He's
We're live.
boobies.
Welcome, everyone. The Soulcast has returned for this week's
to its to
episode.
its to its original format, the best format,
Something resembling the original format.
which
And,
everyone loves. Ignore the fact that the original episodes got the lowest view counts of any episode of the series.
but yes, we are going to be discussing
Rings of
Amazon,
Failure.
yeah, the
Read the
supposed
title.
Rings of Power. So,
That sounds like a okay. Okay. Should we just call it like the Rainbow Rings of Power at this point?
it's an
Because the Rings of
adaptation of,
Power sounds like a Green Lantern arc,
yeah, but
which
it,
would be way cooler than this.
however, the One Ring was also the Ring of Power, so...
Mm, eh.
You read
I thought it was a ring of turning invisible.
No, no, it's a
It
lot more
just, I don't
complicated.
know. Look. As far as I'm concerned, it's the Ring of Invisibility.
Depending on who uses it, depends on how powerful it becomes.
Uh, I may have read the
So
original
now
trilogy. That was
fully
over
know
a decade
why.
ago.
So now you fully know why Gandalf refused to take the ring.
Oh shit, yeah, that would have been pretty bad.
Yeah, and why the Eagles were technically a Deus Ex Machina, not really.
What about the, because Gandalf summoned them?
More or less.
Because he's awesome and is an immortal wizard who has probably had lots of sex.
I don't know about that last bit, but yeah,
Come on, he's gotten laid at least once.
he is definitely an immortal wizard. I can say that for certain. All right, let's get into this garbage.
Haven't you ever wondered?
No, no, I have not. Have you?
What?
Are you not watching the thing?
I am now.
Ah, well, I'll rewind for you.
Haven't you ever wondered?
There's a boat.
I have never wondered, actually. No, I have not.
Well, I
Um,
can't look. If you keep pausing every 5 seconds, then I can't hear what's going on.
What else is out there?
Yes.
Wonders in this world. Beyond our wandering.
it's
What the
probably
fuck are those? What are those? Are those?
those are people.
Those are some strange looking people.
They're carrying antlers.
Ah,
I can feel it.
okay.
I can tell you what I feel. Rubbish.
Pain and disgust.
Yep.
Oh, which king?
Yeah, this is probably relevant to Tolkien's expanded
Which I haven't delved
lore,
into at all.
and I only have very fleeting knowledge of because I've only seen fans mention it a handful of times or something.
Yeah, the Tolkien fandom is kind of weird.
No, no, I'd say the recluse. They're very self-sufficient.
Hmm. So it's fishing for his dick. Obvious CGI is
That
obvious.
that looks like fucking
That,
garbage.
that looks like a game cinematic.
It looks like a game cinematic from like the PS2 era.
It does not. There's too many polygons.
No, no. I mean a pre-rendered cinematic from the PS2 era.
Okay, I feel like there's a game that did that well that you're throwing major shit at just for saying it, but I can't name it because I'm not a PS2 guy.
Okay, let's just say that there were plenty of
It
PS2
looks
games.
it looks like a well animated 90s CGI movie.
I bump it up
Like
to
late
2000.
90s, early
Bump
2000s.
it up to 2001 ish.
Yeah, but Appleseed looked better. It
Mm,
did. It did.
okay, okay. Polar Express looked
Appleseed
better.
2004 looks the best.
Polar Express looked better.
2007 it looks somehow the absolute CGI movies got worse over time.
Not
Like,
relevant.
what the fuck is Alpha?
What? You know what's funny?
Okay, but tangent aside, let's finish this.
Alright. Yeah, you're right. Also, what, like, I don't...
Is that a boat? I like the
Yes.
boats.
Okay, as I was about to say, the first warrior woman I recall in the Lord of the Rings series was Eowyn. You know, the lady who said, "I am no man," in response to the Nazgul King thing. It's been...
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Like that's
And
badass.
guess what? It was an invention of
Hatshepsut moment
Tolkien.
based.
Indeed.
Don't people say that he's sexist and shit?
Well, someone's clearly a fool.
Yeah,
Also,
Amazon's.
yeah, and the people who are making this show are doubly so.
They should let the fans make this kind of stuff. Why is he black?
Better question, why is a black man in the middle of Middle Earth, which is supposed to be England, Scotland, and Ireland?
I mean, there were
We
the
won't. This is the
no,
This is effectively
there. Listen,
medieval Scotland.
there were I'm trying to
Slaves.
the Moors. There were the Moors. Some of them did flee to Ireland after they were kicked out by the newly created Spain.
All right. Okay.
This is why you have the ethnicity of dark Irish, which is what my grandfather is.
All right. I'll give you that one.
So there would be but this is, but that was like one specific area of Ireland, and Ireland's already pretty damn small.
Yeah. But Middle
And
Earth
the Moors
is,
were
you know,
more Hispanic,
huge.
Islamic.
Middle Earth is kind of sort of huge. It took the
So
Fellowship like a year to, you know, complete the quest. If not longer.
like 1 or 2 years.
Yeah, something like that. And The Hobbit also took place over the course of like a year or two.
No, it was like 180 days.
Ah, I thought it took over a year.
Like they thought Bilbo was dead.
I thought The Hobbit took over the course of a year.
I don't know, did it? I don't remember.
Nah, it's been a bit. I haven't read through the book fully.
It was at least half a year.
Hmm. But yeah, like from my understanding, black people geographically aren't in the same place as most of the other major characters in Middle Earth. Like,
And if we're bringing up the fucking slave trade, that shit didn't get started until a little bit later. Like, that didn't begin until like fucking 1530 or so.
Yeah.
And then most of them were going most of them were going to the Americas, almost not really back to Europe. Because farm labor.
Yeah. And we're really just seeing, like, honestly, these color gradings remind me of Game of Thrones. An
Lord of
uncomfortable
the Rings
amount.
Didn't Game of Thrones start off decent?
The thing was, like, the last 2 to 3 seasons were really terrible.
What happened?
Um,
Did they run out of book?
they ran out of book and started doing their own shit.
Oh god.
Go watch Mauler for more.
No.
It's only
I am not watching EFAP.
No, just
That sounds like
Mauler.
a fucking porn site.
No, not just Mauler. Not EFAP, just Mauler.
No, his videos are too long and his voice makes me want to fall asleep.
It's 40 minutes.
He sounds like a boring math teacher.
He is Welsh.
Then why can I understand him?
Forget it. As I was saying, the color gradient and things I've heard from things I've heard about this series, dictating that is gonna be not so Tolkien-esque. You know, dude, why'd you mute yourself? As I was saying, there's gonna be some. I genuinely fear that this show is gonna include a lot of sex and shit. Let's continue. Okay. I don't really have anything to comment on this. I guess it's ugly or something. I don't fucking know. Hang on.
That it looks like he's fucking measuring his dick.
So did you just mute yourself or cut out or something?
On accident. I remuted on accident for some reason. I don't know why.
Weird. Also, this doesn't.
Also, I'm not going to complain about ludicrous quantities of sex scenes
I will.
if they're well done.
I will because they.
If it's
as far
bland
as I
and boring,
know,
like name a fucking hentai that was made after the 80s. Actually, it was made after like 1995. Uh, fuck off.
well, I will complain about it because, it wasn't in the original stories as far as I'm aware.
But sex is awesome.
Raiden, what's more
What?
important?
Sex.
The sanctity of the original creator's intent, or
What sex?
hey Pixel, how you doing?
Hello, I am good.
Is
How are you?
the first thing you heard when you went in but sex? Are we gonna finish watching the trailer?
Yes, once Pixel joins the room.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah.
Actually, you sound tired.
You've seen the trailer already, right? This is the first
I
time me and
have
Raiden
seen
are
it
watching it.
multiple times.
Pixel, do you need a nap? You sound really tired.
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay, we're just finishing up on this trailer thing.
Okay, I'm in.
So yeah, that was something.
Underwhelming.
Middling, boring, most
Lore
likely
breaking.
highly asinine. Pixel, have you read Lord of the Rings?
No, not the books.
You've
I
seen them?
have like a bunch. I have books based around the world of
Alright.
Lord of the Rings that I have looked through. But no, I have not read the actual Lord of the Rings books myself. I
Alright.
don't buy other
Have you
books
seen the
though.
movies?
Yes, I
Alright.
own all of them in extended edition. I own all the Hobbit. And like I said, once I find all of them, I have like 7 books. 8 books of Lord of the Rings and like the world of Tolkien stuff.
Alright, so that was Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. And
Yes,
Rings
it
of
is.
Power, more like Rings of Stupid.
Rings of Failure. Amazon's Rings of
It's
Failure.
yes, it is set before. I'm pretty sure before said Rings of Power were created. So even before
So
like
long
the
before
Nine
The
Rings of
Hobbit.
Men. Yeah, way long before. This is like thousands of years before The Hobbit, because Gandalf shouldn't even be around yet.
And yet we have a dwarf character from The Hobbit as what it looks
Well,
like.
I think you're still going along the lines of how like ancestors somehow still look somewhat the same. Like how Gimli somehow looked like his father from
Fair
The
enough
Hobbit.
then. Fair enough then.
So it could just be an ancestor of one of them.
Right.
Hmm.
And as far as I'm aware, there weren't particularly many warrior women in the Love of the Rings setting in general. Correct?
Not really, no.
Missed opportunity.
Raiden?
What?
We're talking about
Ah,
a
there are
dead
my other books. I
man's
found them.
creation.
Mm.
If you want to change it, make your
Oh
own
no, I
shit.
know. I'll write my own damn book. I get it.
This is also directed towards, Amazon more so. Cause
Yeah,
they,
so like
cause they clearly
sorry.
don't place any value in the original author's work. As you were, Pixel. Sorry.
I was gonna say like I said, I have 8 books of Tolkien stuff.
Hmm.
Like I have a book set that I was given for my last birthday that has 6 books. The Dictionary of Tolkien, an Atlas of Tolkien, the Battles of Tolkien, the Heroes, the Dark Powers, and the Hobbits. But then I also have the Encyclopedia of Tolkien, the mystery and mythology that inspired the world, and then an illustrated book. So it's full of like illustrated like pictures and stuff like that.
So
Stuff
you've
of
looked
like
through,
Sauron's evil eye.
and you've that, uh, looked through some of those before, correct?
Yes.
Hmm.
Like I said, like I have one that's about like the dark powers of of Tolkien. Here, hang on. They're hard to get out because they're all in like a nice little box set.
Could we take a moment to talk about that?
Okay,
Of
so for this video, are we clowning on them or are we agreeing with them?
the other video? Oh yeah, we'll talk about that in a moment. We're still on the Amazon
Oh,
thing.
oh, wait a sec.
What is it?
This dark power has something that says the chronology of Middle Earth and the Undying Lands.
Okay.
It talks about like the first war, the chaining of Melkor, War
Right.
of Power, even the War of the Ring.
Uh huh.
Well, I'm just
Sorry.
saying, I haven't like I said, I haven't fully looked through all of these books, so I didn't know that was in here. But like, if I'm correct, there's something in here. There are other spiders. It's not Shelob though, is it?
We only have a we have a decent enough grasp of the world of Tolkien, but we're not exactly experts. I can't say.
Oh no, neither am I.
So
Shrine Third Age.
I guess it's time to clown on extra credits.
Oh boy, what did we do this time?
You remember that video of theirs, the Nazi one?
Yep.
Pixel, join the watch together real quick. It's a
Eh,
different room. Um so Raiden, I'm gonna take a little bit of time to clown on you right now because you recall how you said that orcs are in some ways like black people.
Some they're treated similarly.
Okay, how are they treated similarly in, say, D&D?
I don't fucking know. I don't play D&D. I'm just saying that I've seen them treated similarly to how black people are depicted in some works. There's some commonalities.
Orcs 95. Hang on.
That is kind of dumb because here's the thing. In Tolkien's work specifically, orcs are literally corrupted humans and elves.
Okay, so like I didn't say Tolkien specifically. I just said sometimes in some works they're treated similarly.
All right.
You're calling me stupid
Besides
because by
besides
taking an example of something that didn't have any examples.
besides Bright, give me an example of a work.
I wasn't thinking of Bright. I can't think of one, but there is one. Um,
Well, Bright is
hmm.
universally panned for being fucking horrifically bad. It
How do
is.
you be bad when you have Will Smith?
You clearly have not seen After Earth.
Nope. I don't. I ignore. I choose to ignore if this movie even exists.
Let's keep it that way, shall we? There are plenty of bad Will Smith movies.
That hurts me.
This book even talks about Odin and Olympus.
Yeah, Tolkien took a fair bit of influence from Norse mythology for his
I know.
works. So yeah.
For
Based.
evil goblin-like soldiers of the Dark Lord Morgoth and Sauron in Middle-earth. Tolkien's work originated in the early First Age when Melkor corrupted many of the newly awakened race of elves, then takes them down into his fortress dungeons of Autumno and later Egband. There he tortures
And
and transforms them into the race of slaves and soldiers who are loathsome as the elves are fair. Yeah, this talks like a lot about elves
Hmm.
and orcs and creatures.
are elves horny?
Well, there's only like a couple thousand of them, so probably not.
Damn it.
Rings of power, right here. Magical rings forged by Sauron, the elven smith Aragon. It's not Aragon. I can't say it. It's Eregion.
Mm-hmm.
In the
Okay.
second age.
Can you type that out?
Yeah, hang on. Er. Where was it? There you go.
Eregion?
I don't
Aragon.
know, but it says. But
Eregion?
I don't know how to say it, but it says they were forged by Sauron and the elven smiths of the Etta place in the second age. The 9 for men, the 7 for dwarves, and the 3 for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
elves.
We all know the
I
rhyme.
know. Sauron's claimed to use the rings of power to control and slay people on Earth by using the One Ring, blah blah blah.
Well, Ryan, some people don't know the
Ooh,
rhyme.
It talks about Celebrimbor.
Celebrimbor. That sounds familiar. Isn't... Remind me who he is.
Celebrimbor remained unsullied by his craft. Similar rings of power, rings that innate power as well as perhaps magically bestow it, may be discovered in the myths and folklore of every civilization in the world, but also upon history itself. From her, Celebrimbor was the one that helped with the rings of forging. Hang on.
Hmm.
What Google's for?
Alright. I do believe that we could have a very immensely long discussion about the actual lore and stuff surrounding Lord of the Rings, and I think we should leave it for another time because we have another matter to attend to with this stream.
Oh,
Potatoes.
Celebrimbor is the Bright Lord from the Lord of the
Oh
Rings game.
yeah, now I remember. Thank you.
It says he's a fictional character. He is from Tolkien's Legendarium. I don't have that. His name means Silver Fist or Hand of Silver in
Argent Lum.
Sindarian.
Argent Lum. Argent Lum.
But yeah,
Alright.
Celebrimbor is the
Pixel,
Bright Lord.
Pixel, did you just leave the watch together room?
I had to leave so I could check Google for a second. I'm back.
Ah, okay.
Ring of Doom. What is this?
That's another name for the One Ring.
Oh, there's lots of
I
Valar,
recall
Vala.
that name from a song from one of the animated Lord of the Rings stuff things.
Yeah.
From
This book is like really nice. It's like kind of, it's like a, I think it's fake. It's like a leathery light cover,
hmm
and the edges of the pages are golden.
nice.
Yeah, it was a really nice book.
All right, all right. Let's get to the extra credits video.
Let's go.
Are you guys ready for suffering?
No.
Yep.
Well, too
I'm
bad.
looking at a, I'm looking at
Damn
the
it.
dictionary of Tolkien while we're doing this. Ooh, Dale.
All right.
If you paid attention to the game's discourse on the internet during 2019 and 2020, you might have noticed a reoccurring argument about some species from fantasy media, specifically orcs.
Oh boy. Look, I arrived at this as a conclusion based on my own recollection, so this was not outside opinion.
Uh-huh.
Now, not to worry. This episode isn't going to be just another member of the chorus talking about how if all orcs in a game are blindly evil, that it's racist.
But we
That is not what I meant.
that I don't know about that, my guy. Pretty sure you're about to do that. Because last time I've seen this video, that's exactly what I recall.
Instead, we want to discuss how that particular choice is simply bad game design.
Okay, but how? It could be said that it's lazy storytelling, unless there's specific reasons. For instance, Tolkien gave an entire explanation as to why the orcs are evil. Because, you know,
Corrupted elves.
they're an effectively artificial race.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks so much to NordVPN for minutes. Real quick up top, please welcome James Mendez Hodes, who guest wrote this episode.
Got it. So we know who we know. So okay. So everyone go harass this man on Twitter.com.
No, don't do it.
Do
Don't
it.
actually
Do it.
No,
Thanks so much.
don't actually
But
do
it would
that.
be funny. Do
No,
that. It would be
no,
hilarious.
no,
It
please.
would be a
Would not
little
be
trolling.
Please don't actually do that. We are
Ignore everything this man says now, or we're gonna get in a lot of trouble because it's all his
yeah,
fault.
yeah, exactly. You're fully allowed to hate on James Mendez, but for the sake of legality, we are not responsible
For
for
real
whatever you
reasons,
choose
this
to
was
do.
a joke.
And we are not responsible for whatever you
forgot-
choose to do.
The Sea Kings.
Alright, we are still getting cancelled.
Nah,
Actually,
wait,
how
dude,
actually
free advertising.
Actually, how is that a bad thing, Bo? Now let's continue.
Mendez. Much of the recent conversation on orcs points out that characterizing a whole species in your game as ugly, warlike, and benevolent
Yes, that is what an orc is. Most of the time.
I mean, most depictions of orcs aren't even evil anymore. They haven't been for the past, what, 40-ish years? Like,
I'd say past 30 years.
You guys-
10
I-
years.
I-
You guys ever
say-
heard of
I-
Glawra?
I don't know. I'm not really well versed in orcs.
I'd,
I only know them from 40K
I'd actually
and
say
Skyrim.
I'd actually say that
And World of
even the past 50-ish years, because D&D started back in the 70s.
You keep forgetting
You guys
how
ever
very
heard of
little D&D I
Glawra?
fucking play.
Sorry?
You ever heard of Glawrung?
No. Sorry?
He's the father of dragons
Okay.
in Middle Earth.
Okay.
Sorry, I pointed it out. I'm looking through my book. Sorry.
Also, isn't it funny how extra credits draws the orcs extra ugly? Racist extra credits. That's racist.
I'm trying to find the orcs in my book. That's a natural. That's not right.
Obviously, I am joking. Don't take this seriously. Let's continue.
might be harmful to real-world groups regularly
Hold
miscast.
on.
Much of the recent conversation on orcs points out that characterizing a whole species in your game as ugly, warlike, and malevolent might be harmful to real-world groups.
God damn it, they stole my idea.
Uh,
I didn't say that either, I'm just saying that there's some...
in what
like-
way is a depiction of a fictional race harmful
I'm just
to
saying
real...
there's some... Look, I'm just pointing out similarities in how they've been written in the past.
Okay,
Like, more distant past.
right.
It feels similar. It feels like this is pulling from the same pool.
Okay, but in what way... But how exactly does a fictional race being depicted as evil bring harm to real-world races?
When depictions of said fictional race are very similar to harmful fictional depictions of the real race.
Aha.
Do you understand the concept of an allegory?
How's that doing?
Well, allegories are dumb. I much prefer applicability.
Did you just call the Animal Farm stupid?
Animal Farm
What?
is applicable to both Nazi and communism bullshit.
It was
you're not
mostly
talking to me.
communism.
Correct. You are
Fascism wasn't around yet.
But it also made references to history with Napoleon.
And also Trotsky.
So it's a lot more complicated than just a, you know,
It's definitely not just a fairy story.
yeah, it's definitely not just one thing. It's much more broad. It's very applicable.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Toxic.
We are talking
welcome.
about Animal Farm and orcs.
Where we at right now?
We need to make Orc Farm.
Well, we are we already got past the Lord of the Rings bullshit, so we're now on to the extra credits video.
Hold on, you
I'm-
all only talked about Lord of the Rings for like less than 30 minutes.
It was a
got
one-minute
it.
trailer.
Yeah.
I got in
Yeah,
talked
and
to
you can
Mixed
talk about a lot.
Well, there wasn't
Not
really,
really, since about half the trailer was just title cards.
and most
Oh
of
yeah,
it
that's
was,
true.
and most of it, and the other part of the trailer was mostly fluff.
Okay, so did you all point out that they completely rewrote most of the characters?
Yep.
Okay.
We also
Wait,
found
are we
out-
on the extra credits thing?
Yep. The link is already in the chat, so...
I won't be able to watch it, but I know it by heart now.
Alright, we're at 0:56.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I will open it up. Hold on.
So, we've gone to the part where he's talking about how it could be harmful to real-world races. And Raiden, for some reason, is partially agreeing.
Okay, explain. No.
Raiden,
No.
please explain yourself.
No, explain.
No.
Because you
Fuck
look
you.
like a racist. Explain now.
Please
No.
explain yourself. Please.
I'm just pointing out. I'm just saying that there's some commonalities between how orcs have been depicted and how black people have been depicted, and they're both like. There's been some commonalities in some works. That's it. That's
Okay.
all I'm saying. I'm just drawing
I
that
know.
small connection. Like
I know, but do you have an
huh,
example?
these different things are very is similar to this different thing.
Okay,
Weird.
but
That's it. That's all I said. You guys are looking way too deep into this.
before I already asked
I am
for
not
an
having
example.
fucking racism.
I asked for an
conversation
example.
Again. I already had this fucking conversation.
Raiden,
Like,
Raiden, calm,
I had this conversation
Calm
7 hours
down.
ago.
calm down.
Jesus Christ. This is
Does
what
all-
we're covering. Deal with it.
All I asked for, and all Toxic asked for, were an
Was an
example.
I can't think of it off the
Just
top of my
one.
head. That's the problem.
Just one.
You know how much I've read.
Look up.
I've read a lot. I
look-
can't even keep track. Look, I can't even remember half the names of the books I've read. I can't remember authors. All I remember is that I've read pages that these story elements happened. There was
Okay,
a book about the Titanic, but instead of it being instead of it being a steamboat, it was an airship where it was levitated by beetles that were drunk on moonshine.
What?
Yes, exactly. And I've been trying to figure out the name of
Okay.
this for a long time.
You've still gone.
but
Okay, but that's
but
not relevant at
here's
all.
the thing. You have to have an example if you're gonna make a claim like that. That's the thing.
Yeah, well, shut the fuck up.
Okay, well then leave, because this is what we do.
When you get home,
We don't just have a random
No, what
statement
you
without
do
something to
is
back
you
it up.
if I were going to react to this video,
We
if I
are.
were going to comment on the video instead of picking apart my views.
No, we're picking apart both
you did.
his views and what you're talking about right now. Because what you're saying is
I probably
That
said this
you
at like
agree.
3 in the morning
What
when I
you're
was
say-
really fucking tired.
what you're saying could be construed as incredibly racist.
Mm.
So
Think about what you're saying.
you think I care whatever people think?
Jesus Christ. Okay, let's just continue. My God.
You know what? Forget it.
Yeah,
Ryan.
moving on.
We'll move on now.
Regularly
That's what I was trying
mischaracterized
to tell you
as
guys to
ugly
do.
or
Not what. Nobody speak while the video's playing.
Okay.
Thank you.
like and malevolent. However, this video isn't that. Though if you want more on that discussion, Mendez breaks it down wonderfully over on his website, and we'll have a link to that in the description. But here, we're going to talk about something related. Why characterizing a group like this in your game can be lazy at best, and at worst, actively harmful to the world you're creating.
Okay, explain.
40K.
Okay. Another example, Tolkien. He actually made an entire explanation for why orcs are evil.
Yeah, and that one, they're just tortured elves.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
oof.
already talked about that though, so
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wasn't here for it, so I don't know.
apologies.
You want me to
You're fine.
read you the thing from the book?
Please.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, please be my guest.
Yeah, hang on, I gotta find it again. I was looking at a different book.
No worries.
Are you looking at the Lumarian, or are you looking at a
No.
different one?
I don't have that. I
He's
have.
looking at law books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hang on. Just keep talking. I gotta find it.
Right.
This book goes in alphabetical order.
Look, Ryan, the reason we want you to explain yourself is because we want you to be able to actually, argue for your views, alright?
Except the views I put forward were probably said at like 3 in the morning when I was like, you know how it goes.
Okay,
You make
but
connections, sometimes you're on something, and most of the time you're not.
here's my question, though. If you don't know why you made the statement, why are you still making it?
Because Solus brought it up!
And why are you bringing it up if you didn't remember why you
I
made
don't
it?
know, ask Solus why he brought it up! I didn't!
I brought it up because I thought it would be important to the
He
conversation.
dressed it up from the nevers of what should just be left in 3 AM land.
Okay, well, do you
So
still
I
agree
didn't
with
bring it up
all?
at all. So
Do you-
stop yelling at me.
We're not yelling.
I'm not yelling. You're the only one that's yelling. You stinking
Shut the
prick.
fuck up!
Raiden?
Why you little?
Toxic, don't. Don't. Don't.
I'm gonna run my mouth and I'm.
Toxic? I will have
I'm
words with
good, I'm
him. I will have words with
I'm
him.
good.
Thank you. Raiden. Be civil. For the love
No.
of God. No, I don't.
I'm
Please.
tired. And upset.
Raiden, think about what you say. Before you
I
say.
I'd never
some-
think.
Ow.
Okay. I'm going to be nice for a minute and tell you you need to think about what you say before you speak. Because you can make yourself sound like a fucking moron. I know for a fact that I've said some retarded bullshit in my time. And I have put myself off of many people.
Woo.
This is part of your problem. Do you understand?
No.
You're joking.
My brain is fucking empty.
Oh my god. Let's continue with the video. Alright.
When designing a game's world and populating it with
Why
fictional
is it a
species,
cube?
a designer might be tempted
Because they're
Why was
artsy
the
and
world a cube?
they're artsy and they're bullshit, that's why.
Yeah, it's just artistic BS.
Yeah,
I found the page in the book. We can finish the video.
right. We'll do the video first, then you can talk about the thing.
to differentiate them from one another by certain inalienable qualities, like their moral alignment, violent versus peaceful.
Well, that just throws in a massive fucking monkey wrench into the concept of subjective morality. But go on.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Law versus chaos, good versus evil, and the like. It's a common trope in speculative fiction, but especially in the context of a game.
So, are we gonna talk about that last few segments of that segment?
I missed like two because you just kind of jumped around.
Yeah. Let's go back just a wee bit. Back to the cube.
Alright.
The cube, the fucking allspark.
The cube! Give
In the
me
beginning,
the
there was the
cube!
Give me your face.
We're going to Bendigo, Morty! To get me cube!
To get me cube more.
We're going to Bendigo,
cube!
Morty! To get me cube!
It's funny that you actually have the accent, but you just can't pull it off.
Shut up.
We gotta get the cube.
We're going to Bendigo,
Okay.
Morty! To get me cube!
We're going to Bendigo Morty to get the cube.
Okay.
That's just
Continue.
Irish!
What's your point, you fucking potato farmer?
Okay, come on, let's go.
harmful to the world you're creating. When designing a game's world and populating it with fictional
The cube.
a designer might be tempted to differentiate them from one another by certain inalienable qualities, like their moral alignment, violent versus peaceful, law versus chaos, good versus evil, and the like. It's a common trope in speculative fiction.
Alright, so... don't you think...
What did violence have anything to do with morals?
Yeah.
So, I mean, some people put a lot of, put how they conduct themselves as a big part of their morality.
Dude, people's morality is really screwed up. Like, people were saying that, like, Joel did a bad thing when he shoved that screwdriver into that pedophile's knee.
Bruh.
As far as I'm
There's a
concerned, that is God's word.
I mean, on that, like, I would like to state that, what Jim Sterling said about Joel, about him being not a beloved character, 'cause,
Oh, God.
he legitimately said that. Like,
Yeah, I remember.
that's fucking retarded. How is he not beloved? Explain. Okay, so he said that Mickey Mouse is a beloved character. How is Joel a character that millions of people like, even love?
Who?
Sorry?
From Last of Us.
Yeah.
I haven't played that.
Neither have I, but I know
haven't
the
either.
story. I've seen some of the cutscenes, and it looks very good.
I played it.
Hmm.
It was fun. For a
I have
while.
an example of like morality and stuff like that.
Like, it's a very grim game, but I have respect for it. I don't have any respect for
But
the
not,
second one.
but not part two.
No, I have no respect for Part 2. Part 2 is
What
rubbish.
the fuck happened?
Everything that could have possibly gone wrong went wrong. Let's
Did
not.
they fire the
Murphy's
original
Law.
writer?
But we're here to be
Fine.
a dead
Can we
horse,
continue
but
with
not.
the?
We're here to beat one dead horse, but not another. All right.
When can we eat that dead horse?
I have an example of morality.
Okay, go ahead.
So like, my profile picture, the OC of like the hero you made for me.
Yeah.
Me and my siblings, we made that game our characters have a code where we don't kill people. So like even our game, like we made villains mainly robots, or we're like Batman, but we'll injure, but we won't kill.
Hmm. Yeah.
Where the medical bills are just gonna put them under anyway, so it'd just be better to kill them.
That and the fact that our main villain is an invincible, immortal scientist.
Okay.
Damn.
who who just sends armies and armies of robots to destroy us,
As you do.
and has almost succeeded many times. I've even made multiverses
Oof.
where I die in one of them.
Imagine dying. Couldn't be me.
Hmm.
And then my brother becomes a leader.
Can we finish the video?
Of course.
Yeah,
Hold on.
But
I'm
especially-
sorry.
Hold on, I'm doing a thing.
Okay.
I talked wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Um,
Boredom.
Right.
okay, we take our time with these things, right? And sorry if you didn't know.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
reason
we-
why we comb through this, picking apart the entire video.
Yeah, we turned a 6
I like
minute
taking an
Lego Star
overview
Wars
first
almost
and then
an
going
hour.
through it again part by part.
No.
Did you watch the last stream with like the Star Wars thing? We turned a 6 minute
No.
we turned a 6 minute ad to like an hour conversation.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wasn't
we
there
didn't
for
even-
that.
Well,
We
you
turned-
could have
we
watched
could've-
it. You could have watched it.
We got like
I don't feel like it.
we got like
I wasn't a
halfway
part of it,
through
so
the
I'm not
trailer,
interested.
and we got like halfway through the trailer, and we had like almost an hour of footage.
Alright then, we start over, and we do it Ryan's way.
I feel like
No,
you're doing this
God,
just to
no.
spite me.
No, we're not restarting.
Okay.
We're doing it the way we've always done it.
I miss the old episodes.
Well, it's not the old episodes anymore.
Variety.
It's not really variety if we keep doing the same thing over and over again.
We changed
But
the way
we're
we
doing
do it.
completely different statements and different topics, so that is variety.
Maybe
Variety of how we do what we did.
Well, Ryan, perhaps on Tuesday, or even Thursday, we could do a gaming stream. How about that?
I can't game. I'm grounded.
Oh, sorry.
I
Oh,
told
my
you
God.
this.
I forgot.
Yeah, so
We might
unless
be
you,
doing a
so unless we
Reddit
throw a fucking
stream.
pony up $1,000 and pay rent, I can't play games.
Mm-hmm.
We might be
You're
doing a
grounded
Reddit
because you
stream.
can't pay rent.
I don't have a job.
Not that hard to get one, especially now.
And nowadays, no one
I
doesn't even
applied
hire me.
today, so shut up.
Look,
Okay, good.
look, just let's just drop the conversation about real shit right now, and get back to the video. All right. Toxic, is
one
your-
quick. Sorry.
Oh, Pixel, you go. You go.
I was
ahead.
just gonna say I'm still trying to get a clear answer on when my friend will be free for a collab video.
Right.
That could have
We just recorded a video a couple days ago, so it should be out hopefully soon.
All right. What were you saying, Ryden?
Oh, that's nice.
I think, can we get on with it?
Okay, relax.
If you don't want to be here, no one's keeping you here, bud. If you just want to speed through it for like 5 minutes and then leave, then you can just leave.
Ow.
We're trying to make content. Let's make content, all right?
Evil and the like. It's a common trope in speculative fiction, but especially in the context of a game, painting an entire species with the same moral brush actually weakens the entire thing.
How does it though?
It really doesn't, but at the same time, a lot of things really don't do that. like Skyrim, there's a lot of bad orcs, there's a lot of good orcs. Like if you, oh god, I can't remember. Do they actually bring up 40k? Because that is the worst example.
Verbout, you. I thought you said you knew this video like the back of your hand.
I said I thought I did, but apparently not.
Uh,
You're probably thinking of a different
I
video.
can't-
no, I'm pretty sure it's the same video, but we'll have to see.
This idea that a
I
certain
hope.
subgroup
Jesus Christ.
Can we
Like
continue?
Yes, we're talking about it. Jesus Christ, this is what we do. We sit here, we talk about it, we cover it. If you just
Hold on
want
a
to
sec.
speed through, like, okay,
Oh.
how long do you want this to take? Just like a few minutes?
I'd like to go over the entire thing, just to get
are.
get the groundwork, get the fucking foundation down, and then go back through it piece by piece and analyze that with the context of the entire thing.
Okay, stop.
That's
for a
how I
minute.
do things.
Stop for a minute. Something's happening. I'm talking with someone right now. All right, you don't argue for a minute.
Okay, just say you'll be right back.
Okay, so we wait 60 seconds, then we start arguing.
No. I'm here
Yes.
to stop you.
Okay, another reason why we do it this way is because while we're watching, we have thoughts and things we want to say in the moment. During a second watch through, we probably forget what we wanted to say. So we do it like this because it's more efficient.
I don't have that problem.
Well, some
It's not a
people
problem, and apparently you do, since you're the only one here who's want to do it like that.
No, I don't have a problem forgetting what I want to say.
Well,
That is not a problem I have. I don't know why you don't. Why you have this problem, but I don't.
well, Ryan, I am the host, and what I say goes. I have that very same problem. So
I don't know what's wrong with you.
There are many things wrong with me. So we're going to.
I know, and I don't know any of them.
And we're gonna keep it that way. We're going to proceed.
Give me your soul.
I
Let's
don't
just
have
continue.
one. We've
Damn
established.
it!
We've established it.
Give me the void where your soul should be.
Ryan,
Yes.
that's enough.
Damn it.
Let's continue.
nationality, or
That's
sex
what I've been
as
trying to
inalienable.
do.
God damn it!
Did they say sex?
No, you were talking when the video was playing.
I thought I heard it.
Alright, everybody, shush.
Game, painting an entire species with the same moral brush actually weakens the entire thing. This idea that a certain subgroup, like race, nationality, or sex, has inalienable traits is called biological.
Wait a minute, don't you do that to Nazis?
Yeah,
Like, all the
they literally
time?
did. Well, Nazi,
It's like, oh, every Nazi's evil.
It was
Yeah,
really
yeah,
more of an ideology than a race.
They did this back in the fucking Nazi video.
That was a
Yeah,
fun
hold
horse
on.
to beat.
Okay, so apparently every Nazi's evil. What about the children that they put on the front lines to mess with American GIs?
Yeah.
Well, are they just
What-
born evil?
What about the civilians who were who were kept in house arrest effectively during the war?
Yeah, or the ones that were forced into combat. Apparently they're
They're
not
random-
evil. And apparently they're evil.
Random Germans that weren't Nazis.
Yeah. Jesus Christ,
My
the entire
grandpa
video just
fought
fell
for the
apart in a few
Americans.
seconds.
Yep. But we gotta keep going because we have to give this video its due. Even though
Yeah,
already
we gotta
did.
cover it all. It just fell apart already.
It's like a meditation moment.
Okay, let's continue.
Ryan, did I hear a snicker? Did I hear some whining?
No, that was a grumble.
Acceptable. Alright, let's continue.
Come on, let's continue.
Annoying you I'm not sure which is annoying me more, you guys or the fucking video.
Well, let's
Well,
make...
if you're being annoyed by either of them, fucking leave.
No.
Okay, then sit there and stop complaining.
Stop complaining about us and start complaining about the video. Okay?
The shading is awful.
That's something. That's something.
The
Hey,
orange
are there
aren't
any-
green enough.
Are there Are there any messages on the? Or is there any comments?
Yes, actually, yes, we have some.
Oh wow, people are saying
And we
stupid
forgot to
things
read them
about me.
again.
Pretend everything you say to a public audience can be clipped and brought up in a job interview in the future. Is advice I
Yeah, that's true.
is advice I
That's
received
directed
ages
at
ago.
me.
No, it's directed at
Yeah.
all of us. Because we all of us say stupid stuff.
Uh, Someone said VUMNGO. I think that's just a link to bullshit.
Don't touch it.
Yeah.
Wow, we're
Chosen
so
Egg also
popular. We have votes.
says, "Or the ones who risk their lives to protect Jewish refugees."
Oh
Oh yeah,
those guys.
yeah. That he's talking about the
Schindler's List.
German stuff from earlier in the conversation. Yeah. Thank you, Egg. Then Coconut Helsing says, "Stupid things about
Coconut?
Stupid things about Raiden. Some people probably."
Who thinks about right? Hey.
Hey, lay
Yeah,
off him.
Whatever.
Lay off him. We're all pretty
No,
stupid.
he gets a
No,
pass. He
it's
gets a
fine.
pass. He gets to say that.
All right then.
Wait. What did the
Anyway.
comments say? Can you post a screenshot?
He literally
You could
said,
just go to it.
quote unquote, stupid things about Raiden. People probably.
Thanks, Julian.
Let's continue with the racist statements of these gamers.
Yes, and these
Gamer word.
these supposed
Or-
game designers.
Oh
How
god,
many
they
games have
design
you
games?
designed?
Well, they've certainly had influence on Call of Duty. They've taken
I
away
can tell.
Woke bullshit.
let me give you an example real quick. As a result of their Nazi video, Call of Duty has taken away the actual team names from being Allies versus Axis, or even US versus Nazis or whatever the fuck, to your team and enemy team.
Bruh.
Don't know.
That sounds really dumb. That
That's-
sounds like really dumb. That sounds like some Overwatch type shit.
At least, Red versus Blue has flavor.
TF2.
Yeah, exactly.
TF2 is sadly dying because there's so many bots that are getting in the game. Unless it got fixed and I haven't heard about it.
Yeah, same thing with Titanfall.
Yeah.
Second one?
Yeah. Anyway, let's
proceed.
let's get back to the.
Yes.
Biological essentialism, or simply bioessentialism. And it's a valid way to talk about qualities like how many legs an animal has, or whether it can fly. But all too often, this concept gets misused in untrue statements, like pit bulls are a violent breed, men are more logical than women.
Whoa!
Pitbulls are
whoa.
adorable.
These are.
I think we can prove that last part wrong, since how we've been here for what felt like hours
Stop
and
being
within a couple
racist
minutes,
to pitbulls.
arguing over something dumb.
Well, the first part on the first part is obviously wrong. Have you seen pitbull puppies?
I have, but I'm talking about how men are more logical than women. I said we kind
I
of
was
proved
talking
that
about the
wrong
pitbulls
here.
thing.
I mean, men are certainly very irrational sometimes.
So
All the time. We are really stupid.
people are very irrational.
Yeah,
Proven right here, like
Ryan
I
here is
said.
absolutely correct. Ryan here is absolutely right. He's made a good point. Thank you, Raiden.
Of course I'm right. It's me. When am I not right?
When
Don't answer that. Don't answer
you're
that. Don't.
when you're
Don't.
racist,
When have I been racist?
does Toxic need to tell you again?
No. Look.
Okay, then-
Lemon is the best race, and that's final.
Alright, that was alright.
Followed by F1. NASCAR doesn't count.
NASCAR isn't a race, it's a circle.
So is F1. No, NASCAR is just stupid corporate bullshit.
Wait, no,
Cars don't
F1,
even-
there's an actual track.
All right, let's
NASCAR. Look, back when it was just stock car racing. Now that was some shit.
all right, let's continue.
Anyway,
Or Asians are better at math. Now,
wait,
Well,
can we? Oh, actually, wait. There's actually an interesting social experiment that was performed.
I mean,
Uh,
I mean,
Listen,
technically,
listen.
depending on whose parents they are,
No, listen.
9 times out of 10
listen.
it'd be right.
Listen, Solus. So there was actually an experiment performed on a group of 30 of three. So there were three groups of Asian women.
Uh-huh.
One group was told to focus on their identity as an Asian.
Right.
The other group was told to focus on their identity as women first, and then they all took a math test. And the group that focused on their identity as Asians scored the best out of the three groups.
Oh, that is brilliant.
This was an experiment that was I don't remember who performed it, but I remember reading about this.
Now we're gonna
So
hear someone say science
that
is
more so
racist.
implies to how you perceive yourself, rather than how how you perceive yourself relative to your subconscious than the actual stereotypes themselves.
Just a moment.
I think.
Chosen Egg has said pit bulls used to be called nanny dogs, and also
Yeah.
because they are super good with kids. And
Yeah, again, it just depends on the surroundings that they're raised in.
Yes, yeah, because pit bulls are also raised as fighting dogs in the
That's
pits.
legal.
It's fucked up.
yeah, it is kind of fucked up.
They deserve loving homes.
Indeed. Chosen Egg also said math instincts awaken. Hold on.
Math instincts.
Is this like the Ultra Instinct song, but like in
Also, it's like they
Chinese?
just do calculus. Anti-derivative instinct.
Ultra derivative.
Damn it.
Derivative.
One moment.
Calculus sucked.
Cool story, bruv. Okay, Chosen Egg has said math instinct awaken at fear of parental wrath. I mean, certain instincts also awaken at fear of parental wrath. So not as good. Oh well. Let's continue with the video.
chances are, if a game is set in the real world, that the designers are avoiding these tropes because they aren't real, as multiple fields of societal and hard science can readily prove to you. But
What?
Wait, I missed that. Rewind.
Yeah.
now chances are, if a game is set in the real world, that the designers are avoiding these tropes because they aren't real, as multiple fields of societal and hard science can readily prove to you.
What?
What we
Let's
just
talk about this.
But didn't we just have a conversation about how a science experiment did a science which is a social experiment, which is a type of science, determined that
So the social experiment was more so about how stereotypes affect people's perceptions of themselves, and how those perceptions in turn affect their ability,
which can
and in
often
turn affect their mental ability.
which
Within it,
as far as we can
it can
tell
either be a hindrance or it can either be a boon or a benefit. It can either be a
Yeah,
detriment
yeah.
or a benefit depending on the nature of the stereotype.
it's
But that's purely just basic brain chemistry and solve talk.
Chosen Egg has said he has laughed. Thank you, Egg. I appreciate your laugh.
Who laughed?
Chosen Egg.
Amazing.
Indeed.
Let's continue.
Yeah.
I got bored, so I'm playing with a
Oh,
board
hold on.
and knife.
Don't cut yourself, man.
I won't.
No, it's bad.
It's only sharp on one side.
Okay, good.
But speculative fiction offers us an opportunity to reify or make real various things which don't exist, or to exaggerate things which do.
Okay.
Wait, what?
That,
I missed that
Why is there
again.
an elf there?
I missed that
science,
again. Why is the elf evil?
Should,
Hold
I mean, they're
on,
all
yeah,
evil,
rewind a
right?
bit. I'm behind
all
quite a
right.
bit.
All right, then.
Asians are better at math.
Okay.
Now chances are, if
Okay,
a game is
yeah,
set in
yeah,
the real
there we
world,
go.
that the designers are avoiding these tropes because they aren't real, as multiple fields of societal and hard science can readily prove to you. But speculative fiction offers us an opportunity to reify or make real various things which don't exist, or to exaggerate things which do. Now, bioessentialism.
Why doesn't she have
is
arms?
It's the art style. What's your point then?
Where
What
are
is
the
point? 'Cause,
arms?
like, if you... No, not yours. What?
And their
If you-
necks.
Okay, if I can talk, Jesus.
Sorry.
What is their point? If it's all just fantasy and make believe, what is the point?
Yeah, I'm not really
Soulcast logo's supposed to be-
following.
We're just so happy that Cyclops looks like he's too dumb to figure out what is going on. He's just happy to be here.
He looks like he's about to be getting milked. Jesus Christ.
Maybe that's why he's happy to be here.
Hey, is the Soulcast logo supposed to be over the screen, over the video?
What?
I said, is the Soulcast logo supposed to be over the video on the stream?
Yeah, it is. Just to protect
Okay,
us
I
from
just-
copyright.
Okay, I just didn't know.
See through, or is it the full thing?
It's see-through.
It's see-through. I just
Okay.
didn't know.
Okay. Just making sure. Oh my God.
We,
It's like again, what?
uh,
What is your point for the entire argument? It's like, here's the thing. They have said two things now that have like completely demolished their entire argument. Because they're hypocrites on one count, and then on the other count, like you could easily just sit here and go, "Oh well, that's not how it works." So why are they still going?
I don't know.
Because we're stupid.
Well, to be fair, this is written by one guy. Remember that.
It's written by one person, and as far as we know, it hasn't been proofread or looked at by another person, and has only been, voiced out by this narrator.
Yeah.
Count Helsing has said, elves are generally supremacist in fiction. That is why elf is evil.
Yeah, but it's not like they're evil. It's just that they're older and they think that they're better, which in some cases they are.
Okay. Can we get a story that has fucking elf Nazis?
That could
Can we
work.
watch
That-
the video?
That could be
That's
fun.
actually,
Okay,
that's actually a thing.
No,
I
okay.
can't remember where I saw it, but it's a thing.
Also, it is ripping a. Also, it is ripping of Rayman. What?
Yeah,
oh,
we're talking
ripping
about the
off
elf.
Rayman. It's ripping off Rayman. Yeah, the art style. Yeah. I get what you mean now.
Yeah, the art style.
That's giving them too much credit. Like, this is like Rayman, but dumbed down.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
It's like
absolutely.
it's like
You're
Rayman.
This is
absolutely
literally
right.
Rayman meets Henry Stickmin.
Yeah.
That hurt.
But it's like way
That
worse
hurt a
than
lot.
either of those.
Yeah.
Raving Rabbit's level of quality.
Shall we continue?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just scratched myself with the outside of my knife somehow.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, don't play with knives.
No.
Don't be a
No,
stupid zombie.
no.
Put the knife away.
It's folded up. It's folded up and closed. I just dropped the thing. The part that scratched my arm. The knife isn't out. It's folded up.
Okay.
You cut yourself with
Ow.
the handle part?
No, I scratched myself.
Oh.
But, well,
If I
Pixel
close
is
the
going to be.
handle part, I
Well,
would've
now.
felt really upset.
Pixel, now your eternal legacy is cutting yourself with a blunt and with the handle of a knife. Congratulations.
Yep. I mean, I cut myself with a butter knife when I was a kid. It was by accident. It was on my thumb.
Okay, that's your eternal legacy now.
I was also dumb and rubbed my thumb against a fabric cutter.
That is now your legacy.
I've cut myself with a lot of stupid things. I cut myself with a pair of scissors trying to open a Joker Imaginext toy when I was little.
Hey, want to hear my eternal legacy, real quick?
Hmm.
When I
You're in a
was
magical island.
cool. When I was very small, I pressed my belly against a very hot light bulb.
Oof.
I was like I was somewhere between 2 and 4.
I took a magnifying glass and a flashlight to my eyes.
That's bad.
Is that why
That's
you're
bad.
blind?
Actually, yes.
You guys just want to hear a quick funny story what happened to me today when I was at school?
Go ahead.
Yeah, and after
So,
this, we're gonna continue.
it's okay. So I walk in the classroom because I was the first one there because we have to share the classroom. So the other class had like just left. And so I walk in to turn the lights on, and the light switch is weird 'cause it has 6 buttons. There are 2 rows of lights. One button is to turn the light on, 2 are to dim. So there's 6 buttons, one for each row, and then 2 to dim and brighten it. I go to push the button, and the metal around it, I have static electricity. It shocks me. All of the lights on the buttons turn on.
That's weird.
No, listen. Then one of my friends walks in, so I try to tell him about it. So I go to point out what happened, and it shocks me again, and all the button lights turn off.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
And then they turn back on because the lights were on.
That is strange.
It was a weird static electricity today. Then the door shocked me as I left. That room does not like me.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, Chosen Egg has said, just googled Nazi elves, and apparently Elves 1989 is a movie about Nazi experiment where they summon elves. Lel.
That's not quite the same thing.
Not really, but it does sound like a fun
It's
movie.
close.
It sounds like a dumb fun movie that we could watch sometime.
Quick question: does it seem weird that I have an empty bottle of tequila rose in my room just because I like the way the bottle looked?
No.
Oh yeah, you don't drink, do you?
No, I'm only 18.
Ha ha.
Hmm.
Wish you were in Australia, then you could drink like me.
Well, no, I would rather drink anyway because my liver is one of the only few vital organs I have left.
Sorry.
I don't have a gallbladder. I don't have a spleen. I only have my pancreas and my liver. Among the other organs that you physically need to actually work as a human.
Damn. Well, you only need a quarter of your liver to regrow it entirely.
Good, I'll take yours.
If you guys don't know, my liver is doing its job and my spleen's job now.
Oh right, I forgot.
Because of my blood disorder. So if someone's trying to my liver and they take a piece out, that might potentially be the end of me.
Let's not get depressing. Let's
get back to the
some.
video and get very. Let's get back to the video and be very angry.
Idea in fantasy for some of the same reasons as it is in the real world. Because to our human minds, broad generalizations are comforting. They reduce the world to simple cut and dry categories. All orcs bad, all elves good, root for these folks, not for these folks.
Huh.
I don't think
It's like the same thing you do with the Nazis.
I mean, last I checked,
Well, the only reason we keep bringing the Nazis up is because they did a video about them and it was really stupid.
Yeah. I was about to. Yeah, me and Ryden covered it actually.
Do you guys know the Lego set?
Okay. Look. I think the Nazi video was. I think it was a dead pregnant horse, and this video is the fucking fetus that was inside that dead horse. It's also dead.
Oh my god!
Why is that funny?
I don't know!
It's fucked up. It's trying to be funny.
Well, you made it funny!
How?
I don't know. I revel in dark humor. Oh my god!
But it's kind of funny.
It was not funny.
Dark humor, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Let's continue. Oh, as I was about to say, technically the orcs and elves are in Middle Earth are the same thing, as I've said multiple times.
well, yeah, that's in Middle Earth, but they're not going off of just Middle Earth.
The
True.
same to a degree. It's a different race of elves that seem to have been newly brought into the world.
Yeah.
By the way, oh my god, hold on. Are they insulting orc culture?
Oh my
Yo,
god.
Well, I don't know.
yo.
Because orcs originated in the First Age for Tolkien.
No,
And they were
I'm talking about in
captured.
general, because like
No, I
the
know. I'm
vast
just
majority of
saying.
orcs are like fighting, like that's
Excuse
what
me.
their culture is based around.
Yeah.
And these people have the gall, the nerve to sit there and go, "Oh my God, their culture isn't correct." How dare they? How dare you? Extra credits, you racist pieces of shit.
I have this to say real quick. Orcs are honestly kind of comparable to Wookiees and the brutes from Halo.
I would say Wookiees, but yeah,
What do you what? What do you mean? Don't say Wookiees.
I wouldn't say the Wookiees.
Oh.
Wookiees are a proud warrior race.
Hey, listen. Okay, no, it's the Saiyans.
No. The
Wookiees are also a proud warrior race.
No. Wookiees are a little bit more complicated. They're very they definitely they live a very long time.
Can you imagine a Super Saiyan Wookiee?
That's just a Super
That-
Saiyan though.
That would be a dangerous combination.
That's just a great ape. That's a pygmy great ape.
I feel
No,
like,
it's just
I
a
feel like, I
yellow
feel like an army of
gray.
Wookiees could take down a great ape.
Mm,
That wouldn't be a
No, I
pygmy
don't.
great ape. That'd just be a normal ape. What are you talking about? He's gone silverback mode.
Silver back. What about a gold front?
Vegeta just turned into a gorilla.
How about
Well, didn't he do that once?
how about
No. That was Gohan.
wait, what about bronze gonads?
Bruh.
What?
Sorry, that
Excuse
that
me,
joke was
what now?
bad. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I have space cancer. I don't actually. Don't worry about me. Let's continue with the
Dude,
video.
you smoked too many death sticks.
Too late, there's already 7 GoFundMe's to try to help you.
I mean,
Dude, no, dude. If you put that in Canada, they'll freeze it.
well,
There's also a fucking Omi's giveaway of Ewan McGregor's
well,
costume.
well, watchers of this stream, go down to the description of this stream and pay me some cash, please. I would like it very much. It would be very helpful.
Oh yeah,
actually.
by the way, before I forget, since I'm part of the stream that has to be here, go watch Laughter Cabin.
Count Helsing has said the Wookiees are a tree-loving, family-oriented race of furballs who will rip the arms of a Trandoshan for breathing in their general vicinity. They are not to be thrown with orcs or brutes. Fair enough. Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah, you're kind of right on that one.
You
Actually,
guys were all put in your place.
That was terrible.
what was?
When you're put on the stand, listen, Soul, when you're put on the stand for talking about Wookiees like this, I hope to God the executioner just looks at you and says, "You've drawn quite a crowd."
Well, I mean,
You've drawn quite a crowd.
well, I was just bringing up Wookiees because they are very strong.
Yeah.
That is all. Let us continue with the video.
But in the real world, bioessentialism can present problems in fiction as well.
How is a crocodile evil?
We watched that video for 2 seconds.
Actually,
Wine.
you know what? Never mind. I saw a crocodile chomp on a turtle.
Actually, crocodiles are evil, man.
No, that
Alligators
is
are
better than
docile.
centralism. Unless one's just
Some
a
of them
dick.
are.
Well, see, that's the thing. They have their own personalities too. Animals
True.
have personalities.
Yeah, they do. Some are
Some
aggressive,
are,
some
okay,
are
yeah,
really
some
chill.
some crocodiles are chill.
Yeah.
No, alligators.
I mean,
Crocodiles are more
I've
hostile.
seen. Have you
Yeah.
seen videos of Steve Irwin like wrestle the shit out of a crocodile?
They made a whole movie where he did that.
Yeah. Cause that's what Steve Irwin did when he was alive.
R.A.P.
I will
Frickin'
hunt. I will
Stingray.
hunt.
You guys ever watch Gabriel Iglesias?
I will hunt down every single stingray and
Yeah.
kill them.
No, don't.
You're just butthurt because he was Australian.
No, I'm
He
butthurt
wouldn't
because
want that.
no, I'm butthurt because he was a fucking hero. He was my hero once.
Yes.
So you know as well as the rest of us that he would not have wanted that.
You're correct. I retract my statement about killing all stingrays.
You were
Yes,
correct.
yes,
However,
it happened to
I'm
him
not
was
him.
sad, but he literally went out doing what he loved.
You may be right. However, start chainsaw. I'm not him.
He wouldn't have wanted.
This is not the answer.
Uh,
It is a
Count-
question, and the answer is
I'm
fuck
gonna
the hell
pull-
yes.
Count Helsing
I'm gonna
said
pull-
Trandoshans are more similar to orcs.
Oh.
Yeah,
Aren't the
well,
Trandoshans what? Hey, aren't the Trandoshans what the bounty hunter Bosk was?
yeah,
The weird
you're
green
you're
lizard
absolutely
guy? Yeah,
you're
I know
absolutely
that.
correct. You are absolutely
Yeah,
correct.
because they all hated each other. Wookiees hated them, and they hated Wookiees.
Yeah.
There's a
It's
whole
like
war
it's like the
against-
feud between the
them,
orcs and the elves. No, it's
You
like
could say it's racism.
You could
Egg-
say, why are we still on this topic?
Mr. Egg said they're too dumb to be evil. Crocodiles, that is. Fake fan.
That is fake. Did you call him a fake fan for saying
Fake fan.
No, Egg called me a fake fan about the Steve Owen thing. Yeah, the irony is not lost on me. But understand that I was making a joke.
Yeah, they know that. That was also a joke.
Hmm.
Hey, I'm gonna be right back.
But fuck
I'm gonna go
stingrays.
grab me something to drink.
Oh,
I'll be right
even
back.
longer now.
Yeah, this is what we do. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab it.
Alright, we'll wait for you. So. Who wants to
I'm gonna
see me,
ha- I'm
who
gonna
wants
ha-
to see me punch a crocodile?
I'm gonna
Not
hang
me.
Thor's mech from a spider web.
Actually, wait. If you die, I call dibs on the life insurance.
Oh, there's a guy's hand in this.
You can call dibs on the rights to die frame if I die.
Wait. They probably won't do
what, are me
anything
and
with
what are me and Toxic get the rights to?
Nothing.
I guess you get the rights to the Soulcast.
Damn it.
Wait, which one of us?
The
Probably Toxic, 'cause
other
he's known
eight
you
of
longer.
the other eight of you share the rights to it.
Okay, I totally wouldn't make any changes. I really
Cool.
wouldn't.
Cool. Sometime we're gonna update the format slightly, just change the layout.
Go.
We're only gonna change the layout and move the calls from a group chat to a proper server.
The server.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. I read this name. Dang it! I just lost it. Where'd it go?
we're gonna change the overlay.
There it is.
You guys better like change.
Nope, I hate it. I'm sorry.
Egg said.
I'm quitting.
Egg said
I'm
so
quitting
was
because
I,
of the
making a
change.
joke that is. No
I'm
worries,
quitting because of the change.
No worries, Eggy. Do you mind?
Oh god, I was gonna say something horrible when you said, "Oh, I hope you like change." I'll text it to you later.
Alright. Alright.
I'm sorry, guys, that I hate change.
we
I'm
haven't,
quitting
even,
this.
we haven't even been around for. We haven't even been around for a year, and we're already canceled.
We haven't been around for a year, and we've already left out half the group.
Alright, let's continue.
Specifically immoral.
Oh, there,
Oh,
the
hold
idea
on.
that
I don't have the video pulled up.
Ah, damn it!
I,
Let's
I'm
continue.
sorry.
Alright.
Root for these folks, not for these folks. But just like in the real world, bioessentialism can present problems in fiction as well, specifically a moral one. The idea that a sapient species can inherently tend towards good or evil acts, or lawful or chaotic ones, and that moral essentialism actually undercuts the greatest strength games can bring to storytelling.
Okay. So here's the thing. Just for one, the absurdity that he's comparing a different entire species to another, and the specific race within that species, is retarded to me.
You know what's more retarded? The fact that he's using buzzwords that I honestly don't fucking. You're
That
trying
too.
to
Using
make a
buzzwords.
video essay for a audience which you assume is uneducated, correct? Why
They
the
are.
fuck
Hey,
are
when you
you
guys get a chance, I sent a picture in our group chat.
nice? That's funny. As I was saying, why the fuck would you use bullshit words that don't mean anything to half the people on the planet? If not less. If not like there's probably only like 1,000 people who actually know what the fuck these words mean.
Well, I mean, they did try to explain them. Try.
Try
And fail.
and fail miserably. I don't fucking understand what he's talking. I
Fail,
don't even I don't
try,
even know what he's talking about anymore.
Try again.
I am practically lost.
What, you don't get bioessentialism?
Oh, I get bioessential. No, actually, no, I don't. No, I don't. Egg says
Well,
Egg says I have to go. Bye, guys. Have fun. No worries, Egg. Have a good one.
thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.
Now, Pixel,
Hey-
can you
hey,
hit us
guys,
up with the definition?
Oh, of what works? Yeah, sure.
No, not orcs. Good God. Bioessentialism. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say, after this, I have to mute myself because I have some dishes I want to get done before my grandparents get home.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's fine, man.
What am I looking at?
Bioessentialism.
The definition of bioessentialism.
Bioessen.
Ryden, you still there?
Yeah.
Biological essentialism
Yeah.
is a process of which biological influences precede cultural influences and set predetermined limits to effect of the culture. In effect, it submerges sexual preferences, a human process in sexual orientation and biological mechanism. An example could be women, racial groups, dinosaurs, original Picasso artwork.
What? Time out? Repeat what you just said?
Original
it says
Picasso art.
It says essentialism is a view that certain categories, e.g., women, racial groups, dinosaurs, original Picasso artwork, have an underlying reality or true nature that cannot observe directly. That one cannot observe directly. That's just
Why is it
regular
only women?
essentialism. I
That
don't know. It says
Why is
women,
it
racial
this-
groups, dinosaurs, and original Picasso work.
this-
I don't know. It's to Google.
this answers nothing. This
This
literally
answers
answers
absolutely
nothing.
It's just a bunch of psychological hippie bullshit.
It's literally
Here we go.
buzzwords.
Here we go. Biological essentialism from the Oxford reference. It's coming from Oxford.
Oh,
The
good
belief
lord,
that
here we go.
Human nature and go away, ad. The belief that human nature and individual's personality or some specific quality, such as intelligence, creativity, homosexuality, masculinity, femininity, or a male propensity to aggression, is an innate or natural essence rather than a product of circumstances, upbringings, and culture. The concept is typically invoked where there is a focus on difference, as where females are seen as essentially different from males. See gender essentialism, the term that has often been used I can't say it, PEJORATIVELY by constructionists. It is also often used are used synonymously with biological determinism. See also essentialism compare strategic essentialism.
That. Thank
There you
you for
go.
looking that up.
There you go. Oxford reference. Here, look, I'll leave it in the screenshot. And look, I can fit it all on the screen. Perfect.
Did that not answer anything for you guys?
Nope.
Am I the only one?
I didn't. I wasn't even paying attention.
I had
Why
to go
did
to
I
the
need to look
bathroom.
that up?
Because Souls didn't get it, and now we're more
I
lost
need to
than
go to the
before.
bathroom. Be right back.
Well, there I just
Okay.
sent you. I just sent you the thing. Oh, I probably
Thank
wasn't
you,
part of the
Soul.
Soulcast server,
Hmm.
man. No.
Thank you.
The
Pixel.
word is so fucking meaningless that it doesn't exist on the Urban Dictionary. That's how worthless the word is.
I'll tell you what. The thing is that people try to label everything to make themselves feel like a perfect little snowflake. They're so different from everybody. So they try to use the things that are not even like what they do, but just labels that they give to themselves just to make them feel more special. Sorry, a label doesn't like make up for lack of character. Sorry to say.
Yeah, yeah. When I'm not,
Okay,
I'm
well,
only gonna
yeah.
laugh at you because you called your own gender an attack helicopter.
Wait, okay, hold on. I thought we already had a server. Why are there two?
Uh, we'll we'll sort it out later.
Okay,
Guys,
yeah,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm,
Let's
I'm
talk
gonna
about
go
later.
for a bit so I can get these dishes done for my
No
grandparents
worries, you
get
can.
home.
No worries, you can sign off. You can come back later. We'll
I'll
catch you up to speed.
There aren't many. It's only like 3 cups of spatula in the internal tray of our air fryer.
I'm
Alright.
back.
Alright, very good, Raiden.
Okay.
Well, then you can just mute
Hold
yourself
on.
I'll be
until
back.
you sort it out.
I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. I'm gonna test something real quick to see if I need to hook up my phone. So, can y'all still hear me? Bubba-dubba?
Yeah, yep, mostly, yeah.
Oh god, I can hear myself breaking up. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So what were you testing out?
I had to hook up my phone.
Ah.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yep, you're just fine.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
How about when I go into Chrome? What about now? Can you still hear me? Hobbity-boobity?
Yep, yep.
Okay, great.
Alright.
Okay, continue.
Players own power to make meaningful, interesting choices and judgments for their characters, including moral ones.
Rewind a bit?
So if a game
Of course.
touch the greatest strength games can
Okay.
bring to storytelling, the players own power to make meaningful, interesting choices and judgments for their characters, including moral ones. So if a game's creative
Okay. I know we just got back, but I have an issue with what they just said. So, if the game has it to where you could play as that thing, you can choose what it does morally. Or it's just a bad game. Sorry.
Hmm.
Because, like, what game? Because, like, the only few games I know of that you can play as an orc, you can choose your own path regardless. So,
Most games that let you actually decide morally what you can do are role-playing games. There's only a handful of non-role-playing games I've seen this sort of thing. And most of them do it terribly.
yeah.
Also,
But yeah,
before we continue, Count Helsing said, "Do or do not. There is no try. A space frog in the swamp." Well, I like to call him a space goblin or a space gremlin.
Feed me after 12.
Boglin.
After midnight, you should not.
Well, he's
They crack my finger.
what?
Become Sith, I will.
Say crack my finger.
Crack
Correct my finger.
No.
finger my
The
crack.
Yoda.
Oh god.
He gets it.
Correct my finger, you must. It's getting cold.
Farted. I did.
Muppet I did.
Muppet.
Retarded fooling around I have done.
Say sex time.
Watching retarded video. I am.
More crimes I've committed.
The VN were in a mostly like neighborhood I did.
See the end word I did.
life
Yes, I have. You, I am not.
Wait. What up, my wooker?
What?
No, stop. That can be clipped.
Fuck.
Dude, do not pull Nintendo. Don't say that Mario hates Wigglers.
What good relations with the Wookiees I have.
W pass I have.
He totally does though.
imagine, like,
Pass I have.
Could you just imagine like Yoda trying to make? Could you just imagine Yoda trying to make Wookiee sounds? Screaming.
German? I am.
Eat the pudding, you must. Steal Christmas, I will.
Alright, let's continue with this annoying video.
Game's creative choices apply a moral valuation to every member of an entire species before the players even meet them. Well, now that's just taking that power away from the players. And in turn, if a group of orcs, for instance, doesn't even have a...
Okay, so what if there's somebody that is completely evil and you decide that they're good? You choosing doesn't make it right.
Yeah.
Some people thought, again, just because you extra credits what you did, we're going to keep bringing it up. There's some people that felt the Nazis were in the right.
Yeah. But they weren't. They did horrible things to Jewish people. And
Exactly.
And the gays.
And
some black.
And Steven Spielberg made 3 movies where they were made fun of by a whip-wielding cowboy.
Yeah. Dude, the weird thing, though, is, like, because you mentioned how they treated the blacks. It's weird that they had their own, like, division of just Indian fighters. So strange.
Yeah.
How can you be racist yet employ, like, Hindu fighters? Like, Hindu Indian is what I'm trying to say, not Native American. That's so strange. But yeah, no, like, what's the point? What's the point in just pointing out, I'll decide that? No, you won't.
No,
you're
you
saying
won't.
so that you feel something like that.
This is like saying all the raiders from. This is like saying, oh, making all the raiders in Fallout is bad, is bad game design and racist. How though? There's many raiders who are of various races, and some are ghouls.
But yeah,
Okay, I wish we could have had more
blanket term.
interaction with them outside of fucking Nuka World.
Well, we did that. Well, we had that back in Fallout 1 and 2.
Well, how
And
degenerates
kind of
like you-
Fallout 3 sometimes.
Belong with
Maybe.
fucking
I mean, Fallout New
degenerates
Vegas
like you do.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Belong on a cross, degenerates like you do.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang you on a cross.
Okay, what was that even? Jesus Christ. Some kind of mob
Degenerates
boss
like you belong on a cross.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, I just did a Yoda version. Right from the start, the game was.
Belong on a cross, degenerates like you belong.
I already said that one. Anyway, let's continue.
Never changes war
Doesn't
does.
even have a choice about the member of an entire species before the players even meet them. Well, now that's just taking that power away from the players. And in turn, if a group of orcs, for instance, doesn't even have a choice about their actions, are they actually evil? Because look, if a person, say, destroys a house, we call that evil because they chose to do so. But if a tornado destroys a house, well, I mean, is wind evil? No. Therefore, if a game's world
What?
Okay,
That
time
doesn't
out.
even make sense! That doesn't even make any fucking
But what is
sense!
evil?
How is destroying a house in of itself evil? It depends on the
Well-
context that makes that action evil.
Yeah, it depends on the context. Like, okay, what if the house needs to be bulldozed? I bulldoze it. Oh, that's evil. Well, it is evil if you destroyed a bunch of really good material, you wasteful prick. But yeah. This-
What if the house
Oh my
needs a
God.
complete renovation?
Exactly. Oh, but you're evil, dude. You're evil for fixing that house.
What if the guy is literally hiring the guy to completely rebuild the house?
All I'm hearing
What if
from
we
this
were doing
video
it
is
for a
racism.
movie?
Yeah, even that.
Yeah, we're taking it too literal, but still, it's kind of funny that we do.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so it just comes down to the writer.
Ultimately,
Is it
yes.
just me, or is that paint made out of fucking Jello?
So where?
Like,
In
it paints
God's
like
name,
fucking strawberry jam.
Yeah, you're right, Ryan.
What the
So
heck is
where in
what the heck
God's
is evil?
It's evil.
No, it's an E and then a VI and then an L.
EVIL.
It's not all on one surface, so I refuse to count it as one word.
Oh, it's like people who have like the belly paint.
What? Yeah, no,
It's
it's
like
just a
people
bunch of
who have
individual. You see, it has to be on like one letter per. Then it's like
Dude,
Scrabble.
I
but
bet
with
you're
people.
lazy to draw a fifth person into that setting thing.
Bro, that art style is so fucking like look, they literally copy pasted
out.
the same orc face with minor skewing and then just slightly changed the facial. It's like a fucking NFT.
Yeah, you're
Time
right.
out. I have a question.
Go
Can we
ahead.
continue watching?
When those people have like the belly paint, how come none of them are just like really ripped, jacked dudes? It's always like fat dudes or just people out of shape.
Because
Why is it ever like
because bigger
ripped
canvases.
I think it's just movie makers.
bigger canvases. What?
Smoother surfaces.
I don't know why, but
Yeah.
in my head, when
Easy
somebody
to
says like
paint
a
a smooth
burn,
surface.
when someone says something like that now, I'm just gonna imagine like the Smallville intro, or like when somebody burns somebody, just for simple fact of like they painted like an S on Clark's chest. So it all connects. It's like somebody save me.
I'm gonna shoot you now.
Time out. I don't remember where I heard this, but apparently they're making a new Smallville.
But
Oh
why?
god.
I don't know, because that Superman doesn't have powers anymore.
What?
Yeah, in the big CW like crossover thing.
Oh yeah, so apparently the CW made the Anti-Monitor.
We won't talk about
decrepit
that
old
right
dude?
now. We are not talking about that right now. We're not talking about that can have a whole stream on its own. All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
I just
Do we
wanted to
talk
point
about
out that like
the
he
animated
just
series?
he just lost his powers, but he is massive now. He just man is jacked. He's like, I was Superman once. I gotta keep that up. Let's go.
But yeah.
Oh,
Ryan,
that's the thing that
you
sucks
said
though.
you said
If you're never
something.
into weightlifting. Sorry.
Ryan, you said something about Superman the animated. You said something
No,
about an
no,
animated
Green
series.
Lantern the animated
Ah,
series, and we're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
cover that there too.
Oh, I'd love to cover that actually because it's really fucking
And some
good.
of the comics. Or can we please cover the first Lantern arc?
Sure.
Well, actually, right now we're covering the Transformers comics. We're supposed to be doing a recording tomorrow.
Oh,
Over the
fun.
first chapter.
If you want to join us, you can.
I haven't read those yet.
Well, I gave you.
You can
the
read them.
link.
It's not hard. Okay. Let's talk about this after. Let's talk shop
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah, we'll talk shop after the stream.
Fine.
Or if a game
Yeah, let's continue with
to
this.
program every member of a species to destroy, aren't they more like the tornado? Now, if the player's characters are able to make moral choices, but an entire class of NPCs is inherently evil regardless of their choice, then the game is either telling the player that moral choices don't matter, or it's simply driving a wedge between the player's morality and the morality.
What? time out. What?
I think my
Driving
brain
a-
just
okay.
exploded.
Okay, let's say, Bob here, standing in front of me. Bob is programmed by the developer to do a thing. Apparently, I can't choose to do anything about that. You know why? In the universe, that person chose to do that. What is this crap? This isn't like Gmod. Life doesn't work this way.
Hold on, let me break something down real quick. Let me break it down even further real quick.
Okay.
Everything that happens in a story is usually designed to push the plot in some way or develop a
Yeah.
character. Every aspect of a story is a narrative device, or any item in a game is a game device. By that measure, anything in a story, anything in any piece of anything, is in service of something. So if, for example, for instance, the existence of a protagonist is a narrative device. The orcs being evil is a narrative device. How far do I have to break it down for this to make sense? Because I honestly can't. Because it's fucking stupid. I can't make heads of tails out of this video, honestly. All I can glean from this video
Can we
is
resume watching it then?
all I can glean from this video is
No, we're finishing it.
Okay,
All
I have to go to the bathroom.
okay, go.
Okay, you can go. So, all I can pull from this is that they're just using really vacuous buzzwords and not really saying anything.
Yeah, you're right.
I really wish we could have got Saint on here just so we can get his perspective, considering he is black.
Yeah, he would have been lots of help in this one. Maybe we
Yeah.
can get him
It's
retroactively.
funny. It's funny, every black person I've ever talked to, and I brought this up to them, I was like, how do you feel about people calling orcs in fantasy games and whatever kind of games, or fiction, or any series? How do you feel about them calling orcs black people? They say it is the stupidest thing they have ever heard of.
Hmm.
One of them, I love this quote. I'm probably gonna botch it, but they said, I'm paraphrasing, like, okay, so apparently we're just warmongering, slack-jawed idiots, or we're just like mercenaries or bandits. Okay, he just kept going. I was like, oh Jesus Christ. He goes, yeah, that's retarded.
We should repeat this little bit of the conversation to Ryan, just to.
Nah, you can watch it in the re-upload. It's basically we're just talking about I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't have to be repeated. Really.
I'm back.
True. We were just talking about how black people that Toxic has talked to and stuff said that the concept of orcs being like black people is retarded because in that very notion it's basically saying that black people are slack-jawed, warmongering morons.
I have seen them depicted as such before. Fucking 1920s films.
Yeah, but that's in the 1920s. Jesus Christ.
That's
know.
literally 100 years ago.
I know.
Nobody's talking about that today.
You still see the birth of a nation brought up in any film class. So, no, people talk about it.
I've seen Birth of a Nation brought up in my animation class.
Why the fuck would it be brought up in
Oh.
your animation class?
I don't know.
Music animation class is really retarded. They told him that he couldn't talk about a movie with a LGBT protagonist
No,
because he didn't live the
that was my
LGBT
classmates.
experience.
That was my classmates.
Well, it was still in the same class.
Wait, what the fuck
Good point.
happened?
We'll talk about it another time.
Okay.
And the morality that applies to the rest of the world. blocking the player from further becoming a part of it. For instance, in Warhammer 40k,
No, no.
Let's go.
No,
Let's go.
no. Okay, hold on, time out. For context, as a 40k nerd, I'm going to break this down for you. The orcs in 40k,
Our fungus.
little bit of a lore dump here, were created, designed specifically to kill an entire race of beings that had ships that could destroy, like a single blast could destroy an entire solar system. It was literally called the War in Heaven. Nothing has topped it yet. But when they were made, they were really smart. But now they're retarded. No one has got
And
like that.
now they're at
Why are
the
they
point where they're
retarded?
starting to grow smarter again.
Yeah, they're getting
Why, how,
more.
what?
They're
You know how?
learning.
I'll tell you how. No, time out. I'll actually tell you how, because I looked into this recently. So apparently, like, their gods are, like, cunningly brutal, and the other one's brutally cunning. That's how it is. But all the big war bosses were sat down in a single place, and, like, the oldest shaman war boss basically sat there and said, "Oi, yeah, we've always been brutal, yeah? But what about cunning?" And apparently they were all just speechless and go, "Oh my god, we gotta be smart again." So they have been, and now they're just getting really smart. Well, I'm cunning, I'm smart, yeah? And they are smart.
The orcs are great.
When they
Wait,
put their mind to
what if an orc said
something.
that they were hot?
What?
What if an orc said that they were a woman?
Then they grow a pair of tits.
Oi, I'm a woman, yeah?
What
Oh,
if
no,
the
that's the
orcs
thing.
said they were conventionally
No.
attractive to human standards?
No, that's the thing. If orcs don't act orcish, they get killed on sight. That's why, like, the Xenos can't take over their brain. Because if a gene stealer actually does infiltrate, or something takes over their brain, their brothers will just beat them to death.
They know
Well, if
instantly.
an orc is acting on their own and is isolated.
Yeah. So, okay, anyway, getting back to it. Orcs are fungus. So basically, if a
Yeah, I knew
single
that.
orc lands on a... No, not you, I'm talking to the
Okay.
people who are watching.
Yeah,
if an orc touches on the
yeah.
mother... If an orc touches the
Sorry.
planet, it is almost impossible to get rid of them. So, where's the line you're drawing here, extra credits? Are you saying that black people are a blight? Is that what you're saying? Because that's
A
what the orcs
literal fungal virus?
Is that what you're saying? That's disgusting. And plus, okay, out of every example you could have chose, the one where they were literally bred for war is not a good example.
It
It
is
is just not a
probably
good example.
it is probably the worst possible example you could use.
These were literally handcrafted by the gods to kill things, and you chose to use this as an example. Kill yourself. You racist piece of crap.
Also, back when they were first created, they were called the Krorgs or Krorks.
The Quark, they were bigger than dreadnoughts. These things were huge.
They were big. They were big boys.
They were, oh yeah, they were big boys, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we need more fucking... We need more of... Why are words hard?
Go on, think
We
for a
need
second.
more fucking we need more of Ghost talking in a Cockney accent. It makes his voice tolerable.
Hey.
Kill yourself.
Bet.
I know my voice is annoying.
Joke's on Toxic. Ryan is already dead. I dragged him to hell years ago.
Wait, when? We only bet like 2 years ago.
No, we only met like a few months ago.
No, not a few months.
Are you sure?
I've known you guys
We're
for
going
a
on
year
at
now.
least a year.
I don't know. The show's only been around for a few months.
I still don't understand their point.
Can we resume then?
Yes. We
Yeah,
This
okay, so yeah, okay. When you're watching this, just keep that in mind,
Yep.
viewer. Just keep that in mind. They were literally bred for war.
Hold on, people have
All
said
the remains
people have said things. Hold on. Oh, it's
Ooh, okay,
nonsense.
hold on.
Never mind. No, it's literally
Okay,
nonsense.
continue.
I think it's just Russian bots.
A wedge between the player's
probably
morality
is.
and the morality that applies to the rest of the world, blocking the player from further becoming a part of it. For instance, in Warhammer 40k, this inconsistency is central to the Imperium of Man's villainous creed. Individuals' human choices make them good or evil, whereas aliens are created evil.
Okay.
Nobody in Warhammer 40k is good. Virtually everybody is fucking evil.
I'm gonna take this one. So
There are there are certain individuals who are somewhat heroic, but the majority of every faction in 40k is completely and utterly evil.
Even Slanesh.
Slanesh is a
Yes,
chaos demon.
he was literally born from the murder orgy.
Yeah,
That makes me laugh.
these imbeciles are incapable of looking up basic shit from lore videos that are across the internet. They've spread it like a fucking plague.
I knew more about this, and I only know the fucking memes.
Okay, to break down what you said more. Here's the thing. If you were in Warhammer and every race was out, like not race, every species or class, I'll say race only because like it's broken down as races, like orcs, humans, but that's species anyway. Um, if they were out to kill you, wouldn't you be xenophobic? Because the orcs literally just go to planets and corrupt them. The Necron literally just go to places and turn people to dust. The Eldar are fine. They don't really attack humans
That's
as much
fine.
anymore. The Harlequins, on the other hand, are completely horrible.
What about the Tau?
The Dark Eldar, the Tau can die. That's the funny thing. The Tau could easily be destroyed with like 5 chapters of Space Marine.
But why are they still around?
That's the thing. Any of the races can be easily taken down, but you would have to pool all your resources to attack one species, and then that would open up entire like areas and regions to corruption. You'd lose most of your ground.
So it's like World War
There's
One.
only one part of the Tau that I actually unironically think is cool.
If you're gonna say the greater good, I'm gonna smack you in the mouth.
No, but the sword man.
The one who can't actually do melee.
Yeah, the only one that can do melee. Commander Farsight, that's it.
Oh, you're talking about Farsight.
Yeah.
Do we continue the vid?
Yes.
And of course,
Hold
Games
on.
Workshop made that
Okay, I'm back.
Oh my god!
Ryan, relax.
Jesus Christ, Ryan, calm down.
is central to the Imperium of Man's villainous creed. Individuals' human
I
choices
do like that
make
Space
them
Marine
good or
art,
evil,
though.
whereas aliens are created evil. And of course, Games Workshop made that choice to facilitate a war game where lethal violence is the only option. But then folks also saw that in the 40k novels and RPGs, which required more interesting narrative complexities, Imperial heroes have to grapple with and recognize the illogic of that creed based on their own experience.
Nobody in
Did
the
they just come out?
virtually
That
nobody
sister
in
battle
the
looks terrible.
Let me speak for a second. Virtually nobody in the Imperium questions anything they do.
It's literally illegal now. Like, okay, the whole thing about 40k, like humans specifically, is that their side has been so corrupted by like people who were
Religious
left in
dogma.
power after the emperor fell that it has just completely ruined the entire faction forever. People
Yeah.
who lived before the emperor died are just having to constantly watch like the work that their father put in so hard just fall apart before their very eyes. Also, did they use a Tyranid as an example?
It looks like
that's
an
a Tyranid.
Tyranid. That's a Tyranid.
That's a little Xenos right there.
That's a little Xenos.
Why would you-
That's a little gene stealer there.
Dude, the Tyranids are legitimately just called the Great Devourer. The only thing they do is eat, and they eat planets as well. They will turn into a husk.
Welcome back, Pixel. How you doing?
I've been back for like 10 minutes.
Oh shit!
Yes, but we did just now.
I didn't
That- you
notice.
have it in 10 minutes.
I didn't notice.
I
All
said
my
I'm
all our
back a
attention was
while
on the video.
ago.
I don't. Wait, how did you guys not notice?
I didn't
I
hear.
did, but
I-
I didn't get the chance to say hi.
I didn't have any audio notification.
I said,
I
hey,
did.
I'm back.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
How are you?
Fine. I'm fine. I got the
That's
dishes
good.
done.
Very good.
we continue.
Join back into the watch together
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Forgot you were doing that. Hang on.
No worries.
I still can't believe they used a Tyranid. They oh god, two of the worst examples in Warhammer that you could use, and you did it.
In the same picture.
What about
In
the
the same
Eldar
picture!
or the fucking dwarves? What if the dwarves do?
The squats are basically gone, but they're still in the universe. They just don't talk about them. The elves
God, they
to
have.
themselves.
The elves are the
They can
Eldar.
I love
the elves.
Oh my god, my partner did everything. They weren't supposed to do that.
What happened?
What happened?
So I have a project for a class that I had to that I was put together with two other people.
Mm-hmm.
So I got in contact with them and so I could get their email to send them the thing, a Google slideshow. And they did 90% of the work.
After the stream.
Maybe.
That's weird.
If you want such a little
Yeah.
bitch.
Let's continue.
Yeah. Sorry, Ryan.
Everybody ready?
I didn't actually mean that.
Is everybody ready?
Okay, but now you might be
Yeah.
asking, what if you're playing the kind of game where you're engaging in violence because it's exciting and fun, not because of its moral dimensions?
Isn't that literally every game ever, though?
Isn't that just action games in general?
Isn't that tabletop gaming in
Yeah.
general?
It's literally just choice to the player.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing like a Telltale game where there's really not a lot of choices.
I'm not.
Unless we're talking about the Wolf game.
Yeah, Wolf Among Us is actually pretty goat.
Yeah, they're making a part 2 apparently.
Yeah, I still have a trailer. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, let's continue. Let's not get too far off track.
They seem to improve their lighting engine. I can hear that, Pixel.
Okay.
What?
Oh, that was Toxic slurping on something.
Yeah, I'm slurping on some delicious Coca-Cola out of a skull
I
cup.
I was
Are you
I
sure
was
that's not
sending an
Coca
email to
Cum?
my partner at midnight.
Are you sure that's not Coca Cum?
Can we
Listen,
finish the
it's not-
photo?
Alright, calm
Jesus
down, Ryden.
Christ, Ryden.
Why are
We
you
take
in
our
such
time with things.
Why are you in such a hurry?
Why are you
I'm tired.
exactly? Then go to bed.
No, I want to
We will
finish the
stay
video.
here.
Okay, then stop
Okay,
whining.
Uh,
Please.
You're literally choosing to be here. Don't complain.
Alright, let's continue.
Where the meaningful choice is about tactics rather than ethics. Maybe the goal is to take moral calculus out of the problem. Sure, one solution might be saying, all orcs are evil, go ahead and shoot them. But in that situation, as soon as someone inadvertently feels some empathy, as people often do for anything seeming even vaguely alive, the easy answer becomes...
no, I've never felt empathy for a furbo.
Wait,
Or
okay,
Kirby.
time out. Did they say that in a game like that where you farm just things, if you feel empathy, the game is ruined for you? Go play another game, you punk ass bitch.
I was about to bring up
God.
Warhammer 40k's tabletop games because the whole point of that is just kill murder the enemy team.
Murder the
Murder
enemy team
stuff.
with your beautiful
Murder
hand painted
stuff.
miniatures.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Kill murder
Alright.
the enemy team with your painted miniatures.
Yeah.
Yeah. S- I'm sorry, nobody's gonna feel sympathy for the orcs unless that is a faction you've chosen.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
In which
I
case, you
have
chose it
chosen
for
the orcs.
memes.
You know what the funny thing is? I have chosen the orcs. You know?
Because orcs
You
are
know,
cool.
the more... Yeah. Like, when you try to make stuff for them, you can literally just bash anything you want together and it'll look like the orcs just built it. It's kind of cool.
Hell, you could
Anyway, let's
you could just you could just hammer a fucking Xbox controller and it would fit in pretty well.
Yeah, it's had wheels.
Yeah.
Or rockets.
Yeah.
Just tape an Xbox and a
Classy.
PlayStation controller together. There you go.
There you go.
Someone inadvertently
Anyway, let's get this watched.
Yeah.
Someone inadvertently feels some empathy, as people often do for anything seeming even vaguely alive, the easy answer becomes less easy. And if the goal of your game is to stop players from engaging in moral debates and just fight some bad guys, you kinda gotta say something more reliable than, oh, it's fine, they were all born this way.
No, they don't.
That's a call. That is a.
It's fine. They were born this way. Go murder them.
Who made Cthulhu again? I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the name here.
That would be H.P. Lovecraft.
H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah, that is an H.P. Lovecraft reference. That's again a really bad example.
I like H.P. Lovecraft's work and the monsters he created.
But he was a racist. I mean, he said he was
He named his
wrong on
cat
the
the N-word.
No, he named his cat the N-word man.
No, it started off with Chug.
Chugger.
Oh, stop! Stop!
What?
Count Helsing said, the Emperor of Man wanted to eradicate religion, and what did the Imperium do? Make him into
They
a
made him a
god
religion.
and worship him, starting a religion. Yeah.
Yeah,
The irony
literally,
is,
like anybody who's alive before he died cannot say a word because they will probably be killed by the mass majority of people. There are entire chapters where they just laugh about like how humanity has fallen.
even his children, his direct children, like Lehman Russ.
Yeah,
He's
they know he's not a god.
Yeah, and his particularly, and I imagine his children specifically would be particularly upset.
Except for Lorgar. Stupid Lorgar.
Well, nobody cares about Lorgar, unless we make fun of Lorgar.
Nyolapatin.
Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah.
Fortunately,
Sorry.
the real world's made progress on this problem, because sometimes in this day and age, people actually bear visual signifiers which say, I'm evil, not because of where I was born, but because of the choices I've made.
Like the Nazis.
I'm evil by choice.
Oh my god, they've heard in the fucking Nazi! Let's go! Let's go!
You didn't ask for this,
Also
you
a
didn't
Klansman.
choose, but suddenly, we're talking about Nazis.
Yeah,
Okay, they still... How far are we into this video? How far?
5 minutes
5
and 11
minutes out of
seconds.
8. 5 out of 8, and they still have not given a smidgen of example how orcs are black people, apparently.
They're cowards.
No, that's the thing is, like, there is no connection. You just filled up time with random statements that mean nothing and defeat the purpose of your entire argument. Congratulations, you've messed up. You played yourself.
Congratulations,
Kill
you're
yourself.
incompetent, lame, and have no worth.
Can't do easy.
Oh,
biz.
and also, I boned your sister. And also mother.
Okay,
I
calm
burned
down.
everyone. I dropped the torch, now I'm on fire. Help me, Jeremiah. I'm on fire.
Oh, don't worry, I got water. It's from
The
hell.
water's on fire too, that was alcohol, you dumbass. You fucking redneck.
No, the fire was from the water was from hell.
Christopher Walken.
It was moonshine.
I thought you were making Christopher Walken reference. Like, hello, how are you?
I'm walking here.
Christopher
I was
Walken
walking
here.
there, and I'm walking here.
I'm sorry,
I'm
that
gonna
was
kill you.
bad.
Completing a citation.
I'm sorry, that was bad. Let's continue.
Yeah.
such as Nazi uniforms and clan hoods.
Those haven't been really in. How should I say this? Major
Fashion.
they haven't been in fashion for like 60 years at least.
Can we continue?
The only people that are dressing
Mhm.
like that are people who are doing Halloween nonsense.
Wait, people who are dressing
Edgy
like
people
what?
who want to do jokes.
Yeah, that too.
Oh,
People who are dressing like what?
Nazis
What's
and
on the
Klansmen.
screen?
Hippies? Oh,
Hippies
Hydra.
aren't Nazis. Oh, it is Hydra. Okay.
Hail Hydra.
Let's continue.
Big Xenon.
Let's continue.
Then in fiction, we have things like the Hydra logo, a clear visual signifier, but one that denotes choice, not birth. And if the statement
What?
Wh- No, people can be forced to work for Hydra.
Yeah.
That's not a choice. There's an entire comic, a miniseries, where this dude is abducted by them and is forced to work for them.
Yeah. I don't know what mini comic you're talking about, but that sounds like a thing that
I'm gonna have to find it.
probably happened.
But yeah, it did happen.
Honestly, I'm surprised that there haven't been multiple stories like that. Honestly, there probably are, though. So,
Can we finish?
we'll finish when we finish.
Mm.
Let's continue.
that a game is making with its backstory and symbols is that an enemy had a choice, and they chose wrong, then that gets way less complicated for a game
And
that
they chose wrong.
Why does he have a Tommy gun?
Because
Little
detective, I guess.
Little
Okay.
Strawheim, we are going to draft you into the Nazi regime. You have chosen wrong. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right, yeah, no. So yeah, you have to. So, yeah, hey, look, yeah, you just press into the jackboots of the Wehrmacht.
I started this channel hoping that we would never be political. We have become very
That's
political.
not really political.
We've become the very thing we swore to destroy. We chose wrong.
No,
We're Nazis now.
Yeah,
No, we
we're-
became the very
we're-
thing
we're stiff now.
that I wanted to ignore. We've become the very thing we wanted to ignore.
It's not really political considering it happened so long ago.
Good point.
I mean, by definition it is political, but technicality it's not.
I mean, we're talking about racism, so that's something.
Mm-hmm.
in uncomplicated violence. So whether a game does or doesn't want its players to overthink their character's moral choices, evil as a choice is just more effective.
How to evil. Well,
How to evil.
step 1, kick a puppy.
Step 2, burn the puppy in the furnace like Dio.
Danny, no!
Step 3, steal a man's car. Step 4, wait for him to become
Save
the
the
boogeyman.
Burn the car in the furnace.
Throw the car in the furnace on top of the dog. Crush and burn the dog.
Step
You are
5.
now evil.
Every
Step-
step just includes burning something in the furnace.
Step 5, realize what a horrible mistake you've made. Step 6,
Step 6,
get
burn your reality in the furnace.
Step 6, get killed by John Wick.
Step
Well,
7, kick us old
What do you do
woman.
after that?
Step 8 will blow your mind.
I'm gonna blow your mind.
Step 9, it's so horrible we can't put it into words.
Step,
Step
9,
8 will cook your
be
grandma.
revived.
Can we finish the video?
Ryan, stop
Step
asking
8
that,
will cook
please.
your grandma. It's hilarious to me. But listen, I like Pixel's idea. You start off with something, and then the next step after it is you just throw it into the furnace.
Even if it makes no sense.
Alright, let's continue.
Exactly.
It's
complicated,
definitely
or a game
Robert
that's
Old
what you
Lady.
did wrong.
Let's
Step
continue.
7. Oh, sorry.
Let's
I'm
continue.
sorry.
Sorry.
No worries.
interested in uncomplicated violence. So whether a game does or doesn't want its players to overthink their character's moral choices, evil as a choice is just more effective than evil as a bioessential trait.
I wouldn't say the xenomorphs are evil. I think
Bio
they're
This is
ju-
where we were before.
xenomorphs are just not safe to be
They're
around.
predators.
Yeah,
Xenomorphs literally kill just to kill.
they're literally just animals. They're wild animals, effectively.
Yeah, to get near one of them and then they kill you. It's
Yeah.
like a shark in the water.
Yeah, or a lion, or a gorilla,
Or a tiger. Or a bear. Oh my. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
or
Or evil green women that have monkeys for pets.
or a sentient tree.
I am
But
no
throws apples.
tree.
Yeah,
I am an ant.
or Groot.
I said apples.
No,
Listen,
Groot
Groot
is
isn't
just an
cool.
evolved ant.
Sorry, Toxic?
I said Groot isn't as cool as the trees in Lord of the Rings.
True.
Tree beer. Where we lost the Entwives. How did they die? We cannot find them.
They
That is my favorite line from Treebeard. It's just how did they
I
die?
hope you
We cannot find them.
I hope you know that any dead tree laying on the ground is probably one of their wives that is killed.
No.
Oh my god, they're incels. They killed all the women.
Oh,
Let's continue.
no, it's all the orcs'
Oh,
fault. Remember how they cut down trees and burned them in
gamers.
Isengard?
Let's continue.
As a bioessential trait.
We
but then,
are
of course, if everyone
gamers.
wearing the evil team uniform happens to be an orc, or if every orc happens to have chosen Team Evil, the game wouldn't exactly be communicating that difference very well. A quick fix here would be to show some diversity in the evil team's hiring practices. For instance, with evil humans.
Oh god,
and
they
elves
said
as
it.
well as-
Pause. They said it. They said it. They said diversity, everybody. They said it. We can go home. They said it.
Raiden, you're free now.
What?
They
You can finish.
You're free now. Nope, you wasted
Wait,
your
hold
chance.
on.
You
Time
lost
out.
your
Hold
chance
on.
to escape.
Hold on. The imagery. Are you saying that every orc looks the same? So
Racist.
How?
first
How
of all,
dare
they
you.
insult their culture. Then they say they all look the same. You're
Are
a
we
racist.
sure that they're not just talking? Are we sure they're not just trying to? there was a black people joke in here somewhere.
There's also an Asian joke, a white people joke,
Yeah.
an Indian joke.
There's a human joke.
Yeah.
Humans are orcs. Humans are orcs confirmed.
Let's continue.
Again,
the game
where
wouldn't
does
exactly
fucking-
be communicating that difference very well. A quick fix here would be to show some diversity in the evil team's hiring practices. For instance, with evil humans.
I'm pretty sure the bad guys wouldn't hire dwarves because dwarves and orcs don't exactly get along.
Dwarves didn't get along with anybody.
Good point. But I would definitely think they would hire goblins.
Yeah, definitely. Sauron did it.
Yeah.
Down here will never be found down in the deep goblin
Or
town.
Urkai. But those are just.
Yeah.
But those are,
Warhammer.
They don't really talk, so I can't quote one of them.
With the Uruk-hai?
they do talk though. One said,
No, I
"Meat's
said
back
they
on
don't
the
talk
menu,
much."
boys."
Was that an Uruk?
So,
I thought
I
an
mean-
Uruk said that.
No,
No.
it's an Uruk-hai.
Oh, was it Uruk?
Because-
I
because
don't know.
They're
Urkai.
bigger and way.
Yeah, Urkai just.
Oh
souped
yeah,
up
they were
orcs.
they were fighting each other in that scene. I remember.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I remember. I just forgot.
Let's continue.
Humans and elves as well as orcs. Or conversely, introduce orcs who have chosen good and neutral as well as evil. And a good example of a series.
Yeah, most things do that. I'm sorry. But you're the one who used Warhammer as a bad example, you stupid prick.
Yeah, everybody in Warhammer is just fighting
Why?
each
Why
other.
isn't it? Why isn't it possible? It's just not. Why not, you stupid bastard? That's all I'm hearing from this.
Continue.
Yes.
better and
We're
better at
almost
this over time
done.
is Mass Effect. Because in the first
2 more
game,
hours.
Commander Shepard never meets a nice Batarian or a fun Geth. But then, spoiler alert, most of these evil species turn out to be as complex and interesting as the human ones as the trilogy progresses.
Okay, that was just an empty statement. Because, wait, again, oh my god, now you're saying that orcs aren't deep and culture filled. These people are digging their own grave. I'm sorry. It's just this trade deal is getting worse every time.
No, it's just this deal's getting worse all the time.
Dang it, I got it wrong.
No worries, man. Let's continue.
Yeah, no, like they've dug
They
themselves in a
just
hole.
make Lord of the Rings characters.
Yeah,
in
they
Spawn.
have. They absolutely did. They've displayed absolute stupidity. They are literally retarded. How many subscribers does Extra Credits have? Let me look it up.
Oh god.
Can we
To
continue?
think people were
this?
to think people. I told you, you cannot complain because you are here.
Toxic, you're breaking up.
Hold on.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I had to hook up my other earbuds.
Alright, are you ready? Are you ready to hear what the
Mhm.
what the subscriber count
2.
is?
Hmm.
2.61 million.
People are sheep.
Yeah, people are stupid.
2.61 million.
This is why EFAP was created. Remember that.
This is why
Not
the
this one
Soulcast was
specifically.
I'm still
created.
not watching it.
Okay, that's your choice. You don't have to, but still.
There was one where Captain Murica got brainwashed by Hydra and fought Tony. Also, Taskmaster was there. Yeah, I know about that story.
What? Yeah.
Count also said step 11, profit. Money.
Money.
Learn.
Money. We've got to
We've
have
How to evil
money.
stonks.
We've got to have money.
You know that quote is from the. We're covering that movie, that Tom and Jerry movie where they talk. Ugh.
Ugh. Let's continue.
We're covering it. I'm gonna have to.
Broad moral generalizations about species or culture not only doesn't make internal sense, but it also leads to less evocative, less rewarding worlds and games. But we can solve that problem by following our best creative instincts to diversify, deepen, and complicate the worlds we create and its denizens. This way, players won't be incentivized to make snap judgments about our game's orcs or aliens or undead based on moral absolutes or body
Wait,
types.
the undead? Okay, my turn to have the floor. We're talking about how the undead, depending on how they're contextualized, are either A, controlled by one big dude, B, still have their own thoughts and feelings and shit after death, as we saw in Xanth, but we're never talking about Xanth, so I'm gonna leave that.
Necromancy.
Or they're just fucking reanimated corpses that are running on base instincts. Neither of which is applicable to this context, is usually the death god wants to swallow all the living to bring him more power.
And a lot of which, the ones that are running on basic instincts are,
Animals.
usually zombies.
God, don't tell these people about Castlevania. Oh boy, so many
Oh boy.
zombies. Man, you gotta
No,
kill
no,
on
no,
their own.
let's also not tell them about Bloodstained.
Don't tell them about
yeah.
anything. They will find a way to ruin it.
Should we tell them about
try
should we tell
to.
them about baguettes?
You know that the Doomslayer is racist towards demons? They just want to survive and live too. They just want to say hello with a giant axe in your throat and half of your planet being killed. That's how they say hello. This is their culture. We can't say anything against it.
That's retarded.
I'm being sarcastic.
I know.
Let
Let us continue with this immense retardation.
Dumpster fire.
Instead, we'll all be driven to investigate, explore, and learn. Our players will invest themselves more in our games. And because they're human, ask the hard questions to push our design into even more enriching and unexpected places. Plus, maybe if we ditch this whole evil races line of thinking, if one day orcs or extra-dimensional horrors or even isekai protagonists pop out of a portal,
Isekai
He's
protagonist.
a protagonist.
Oh my god. Isekai protect? Yeah, the person who wrote this is retarded.
What if an isekai what if an isekai antagonist came into the real world? No, wait, that's
Oh
just.
god, we'd all die.
Wait, no, wait, that's
No,
no, wait. That's just.
Yeah, that's just wait. Never, you're right. That's just Donald Trump.
No, I was about to say.
No,
Vladimir
but-
Putin.
No. Let me finish. Let me finish. That is just Devil is a part-timer.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah,
We're supposed to get season 2 someday.
we're not getting season
Ryan,
2.
You
No,
got
it's
the wrong-
confirmed. We have the cast and everything. It was supposed to come
No,
out in
no,
like
I'm saying
2020. Then there was
you got-
delays.
Okay,
and
Ryan,
shit 'cause
Ryan,
of
stop.
COVID.
Ryan, stop.
Jesus Christ! It's like he just doesn't listen. I said you got the wrong president.
Don't listen to
It's,
what?
Child sniffer. What we were saying. You thought I was saying no.
I didn't hear that.
Well, maybe you should shut up and listen.
Well, when I
I
shut
said you
up,
got-
you guys wonder where I am.
I said you got the wrong president. You said Trump. It should be child sniffer Joe Biden.
Going to finish the video?
Yes, in a moment.
Yeah.
they'll offer us humans the same courtesy. I'd call that a win-win. Once again, thanks so
Shut the fuck
They
up.
didn't say. They didn't say a word about how orcs are black people. They didn't say a single thing.
Oof.
much to NordVPN for
Say
sponsoring
a
this episode.
single thing.
You know what?
At the beginning,
Hold
at the
on.
beginning,
I
they might be. And that's it. I'm gonna flip a table.
If you're looking to
hold on. Pause a sec. Fuck.
see a ramble,
I have this to say. Fuck NordVPN. For sponsoring
What did they
this
do
video.
this time?
They sponsored this video that we are watching.
They're trying to get look. They're trying to reach a wide consumer base. It's a savvy
Nord-
business decision. It's just
NordVPN
not an
had a-
ethical one.
Yeah, no, the thing is, like, Nord got hacked and sold a bunch of data. Yeah.
Ha ha.
People think the U.S. government did
they're
it.
not that good.
The FBI denies it.
That means they did
No,
it.
it was
Yeah.
a legit just a random guy.
Hmm.
It was just a random dude who did it, who had the source code. That was it.
Amazing.
Alicia Bramble, Casey
Okay, we're
Biscuit,
done with the
Dominic
video.
Gunner,
Well, let's just say fuck everybody that funds these people's videos.
Clovis, Kyle Murgatroyd,
Okay, I'm closing out Watch Together. I'm done.
So am I. This video is this. But you're no longer suffering through this video.
It was the most.
Solus, would you like to see a
disgusting,
blessed image?
thing.
Lay it
That-
on me,
It
man.
was so.
You'll funny that you say that.
What do you mean?
Well, you made a Transformers reference.
Oh my god! That's a comic book thing.
Yeah, Ratchet literally begged for a mercy killing.
Yep. I have most fortune of knowing what this is supposed to be.
Maven has the comic.
Yeah.
So, do you guys want to keep talking about stuff, or do you just want to cut it here? I'm kind of drained after that.
I'm tired.
Well, I have this to say. Both of the past two videos that we just watched were so whole loads of nothing.
I'm gonna
That-
go to bed now. I'm tired.
Alright. But to conclude, the past two videos that we just watched are so fucking nothing that we literally became dumber. We are dumber from what
yeah.
we've watched. But I hope,
I'm gonna go
but I
sleep
hope
now.
through our suffering, the people who are watching have grown smarter.
Yeah, don't listen to extra credits. They're retarded. And
Anyway,
racist.
anyways,
Wait, but why are telling people to listen to us?
Because
well,
we have to know what we're talking about.
Because we're less
Yeah.
retarded.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
But anyways, thank you for watching Soulcast episode number 24. We thank you for your stay. Until next time.
Good night. Farewell.
Go
and go
watch
suck a
Laughter
butt.
Cabin.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.